this to show me the live stream. It's not showing as an option. Oh, here we go.
We are live. "24 people are watching. Hey, how are you? Torrance, California. Bobby, how are you? We kind of jumped on here late. We didn't know how to start this. Can you guys hear us okay? George is here. That's awesome. Hi, Myra. Rockabird, New Zealand. We had nothing to do with this afternoon, so we decided that we would jump on here. We haven't done a live in quite a while, so we wanted to see if you guys, we didn't prepare you for this, so hello from Texas. That's awesome. Wales, United Kingdom. Hey, John.
New Mexico.
Mom and Ryan. Ryan's here.
To make it.
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Mom and Ryan. Hi, it's Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Here's great. Good. We're not well versed at these lives, so when we do it, they change everything. So we had to.
Yeah, we fumbled our way through getting this up and going, and then
we had.
Team McFishing. Oh, good. We have another moderator here.
Oh, good.
Because I don't know what
All right,
I'm doing.
so we got Las Vegas chiming in. We've got New Mexico. We've got Florida. Yes. Okay. North Carolina. SoCal. We were actually I was in SoCal last week. I uploaded that picture, and I said, guess where I'm at? Nobody got it, just about.
Nobody got it?
Well, a couple of people got it. I was at Disneyland California Adventure, and the gas pump behind me fooled everybody. They thought, because it says Tulsa T, that I was in Oklahoma.
John. Steven, Sacramento.
Hey, big Pawn Stars guest. Yeah, that was from quite a while ago.
So right now we're in the middle of February, and it's in the 70s here where we're at. It's really, really warm. Nice, bright, sunny day.
Hello, Manteca, New Zealand, Fullerton. Wow, this is awesome.
Oh, we got Northeast Ohio in the house.
Joe Hikers in Minnesota.
March wind. Oh, how's the weather up there in Minnesota?
Well, while we're waiting for the answer, my son just moved back to Kansas City, Missouri, and he took his kids out for a walk today, and he said it was 19 degrees. The baby was crying by the time they got back to the house.
You got a request for Reagan Library again? What's missing from the Reagan Library that you would like for him to cover? 64 in South Texas.
Okay. Desert Fox Exploring. We got Dave online.
Hey, Dave.
And let's see. John from London, England.
50s in Utah.
65 in Georgia. That's not too bad. Sweden checking
88 in Los Angeles. Yeah, you guys are cooking down there already in February. Crazy weather.
Palomars. Let's see. Big fan of Wisconsin. We love that cheese up there, Todd Walnuts. Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for y'all. Are you watching the Super Bowl tomorrow? And then who are you rooting for? Rams or the Bengals? We're not super football fans, but we'll be watching just to watch. The last few playoff games were really exciting to watch.
Freaking cold, 5 degrees in Minnesota, Joe. I think it's time to move.
No, thank you. You're not a snowbird yet?
We've mentioned this before, but she's a Minnesota native, and she can't stand it up there anymore.
I can barely stand it here when it's in the 40s.
41 in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's what it was this morning. I went running this morning, and I looked at my phone, and it was 41 degrees outside. Hello, Wyoming.
Commercials are great to see. Yeah, I agree. Rams in the house. when I moved from Minnesota to California, I grew up in a town called La Habra, and apparently there is a Rams player that is on the team from La Habra, so that's kind of neat.
Yeah, we're really not into sports, but we were watching the last couple of games, and that one game where it had flipped the lead back and forth in the last 2 minutes of the game. That was pretty exciting, I got to admit, for somebody like me who doesn't watch football very much. So
what was that? That was Kansas City versus somebody.
Was it Minnesota?
No, it wasn't Minnesota.
Okay. Yeah, you have thick. You have to have,
I don't have thick blood anymore.
you have to have thick blood to
Being from Minnesota, yeah.
So Mitchellville, somebody mentioned Mitchellville, and I don't know. Tell me what's in Mitchellville other than I think there's an old building there.
Hey, Whittier.
86 degrees in Coachella Valley. That's not even right. It's not right. It's this warm in California in February. We should be having rain, but we really haven't had much rain at all.
How long do you research your stories?
Some of them could be months. I mean, I have files on my desktop and I'll start collecting pictures. It could be a year or two, but typically at least a month, a couple of weeks. If I know I'm going to an area that I want to shoot, then I just start cramming, like find out what I can find out there. Whittier, I almost went by the Nixon house in Whittier the other day. I probably will say that for another video, but the house that Nixon, the house that he lived in for a while is still standing, and I understand there's a controversy about whether or not they want to keep it. Kansas City, how is Modesto? It's
warm and sunny.
It's nice.
Nice day.
Nice day. New Hampshire.
Surprised Hamilton hasn't graced our presence. He usually wants to get involved if we're doing anything.
We have Sweden.
Oh, hey, Sweden.
We have Sweden checking in. And then New Hampshire, Las Vegas.
What's your next story? Are you going to give them a heads up on what's coming out tomorrow?
Binky Cole. I think you mentioned Charlie Parker's. I'm going to do that one sometime probably this year. The next story will be on Ellie Nessler. I'm a little upset about it because, we make our videos and there's a lot of work that goes into them. So we like to get a little bit of money out of them. And this one that's coming out tomorrow, YouTube is not allowing me to monetize, which means we'll probably be ad-free.
A limited monetization.
And it's because the subject matter is what they consider to be, I don't know, too violent. It's strange that you can have people do YouTube videos on people who've been murdered, and that's fine. But when it came to a mother murdering her son's child molester in court, apparently that's too violent for YouTube monetization. So I can't figure it out.
Even though there's no graphic footage of this happening. So just speaking about it is enough to get it reduced in its ability to put some change in our pockets.
Bob Graham wants to know how many miles to put on your car each year. Mostly.
Yeah, anytime we really do any history hunting, traveling, we do it in my Subaru Outback, and I think we put too much. I think it's at 140,000 miles, 100 and something thousand. Not too bad. It's a 2010, so it's got some age on it, but I love that car. It's done really great. Hey, you were just speaking about, who are you just speaking about before this last? Oh, Charlie Parker?
Charlie Parkhurst.
Oh, I thought you said Charlie Parker, like as in the jazz musician.
No, Charlie Parkhurst was a female, but she passed herself off as a male, and she was a stagecoach driver in California. She's buried over in Watsonville, I believe.
Although you could do one on Charlie Parker.
Yeah.
But I don't know where
because he's buried in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, wow.
My son just moved there.
Oh, well, see, add it to the list.
So, hi, Sean from Gridley. Did we miss to say hi to you? Let's see. Thanks, Larry, for watching our videos. Hey, you said show about the rifleman. Now, guess what? I went to the San Fernando Mission Cemetery when I was down in Southern California, and I visited Chuck Hunter's grave. And so I'll be touching on him a little bit. Somebody asked us how far of a drive it is to Yosemite.
2+
hours? About 2 hours. On a good quick trip, it's like an hour and a half, hour 45.
Serenity Sue, he did contact YouTube, and they upheld the limited monetization. What?
Which video?
What do you mean?
What video are you talking about?
The one you're coming out with tomorrow?
Oh, Serenity Sue. Yeah, I had them do a manual review of it, and they still aren't going to release it. So I'm sure there's history in Calistoga.
And then Suzanne talks about family found in McFadden Wharf and Newport Beach. We've been down close to Newport Beach quite a few times this year. Hi, Melissa and Siri.
The James Dean car. Nobody really knows where that car is, so it's one of those urban legend things.
Oh,
I heard it got dismantled.
Thank you, McFishin.
Yes, thank you, sir. Or I guess you're sir. Tim McFish. Are you a fisherman?
McFishin.
We appreciate you saying we're the best. Murder most Southern. That is stupid. What is stupid?
Probably that our monetization is.
JC, looking good, Mr. Duffy. Quit saying I look like Pat Duffy. No.
It really grinds his gears. He doesn't like it.
I never liked the way he never liked the way he looked. So now, if you want to say I look like Tom Selleck, I kind of had a man crush on him back in the 80s.
A man crush on Tom Selleck.
Okie Dean.
Maybe
your uncle went to school with Pretty Boy Floyd.
The eyebrows you have in common, huh? The eyebrows you have in common.
Yeah. I tried to actually get my eyebrows like his.
Do we have the guy who called you out on your eyebrows in the house?
Oh, I hope not. He's getting ready to get banned.
He got upset about the eyebrow comment, but it made me laugh because I kind of tease him about his eyebrows too.
Somebody wants a shout out.
There are more of you and animals. Oh,
thanks, Daniel.
Yes.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Daniel.
that.
Oh, here's my animal contribution. There you go, Hamilton. Oh, and just so you know, this is a game table, art table. Anything happens at this table except for eating, which is why he's allowed on this table, but not our kitchen table. Just to put that out there, because we, took some heat.
Pamela G says, "Leave the counter."
Okay.
No, I call them. Come on now.
Sometimes they need some gel.
Let's see. Yeah, the full graphic videos. I did the video about Harry Truman. They tried to kill him, and I put one picture. Actually, if you use the word assassination, they'll demonetize it. So don't say it too loud. But I showed a picture of one of the guys that got killed in the process, and they just wouldn't allow any ads on that. And I know that's a pain in the butt. Ads are a pain in the butt. I get it. I don't like clicking through ads on YouTube either. But you got to realize
yes,
that's the only way I get paid for my efforts.
Sorry, there's a scroll of them, so sometimes it's hard to see.
Okay, let's see.
Love the flag stealing dog. Yeah. So my response to the dog coming up was Jeff was knelt down at the grave, and I saw the dog, and I wasn't completely sure if he was friendly or not. And so I was like, even if he was friendly, he might have jumped on Jeff to try to play with them. So it scared him, then scared the dog. And then I had to keep telling him, okay, don't look at him in the eye. Let him get close to you, because he was scared of him. So, and then the family that the dog belonged to lived in a house not too far off of where the cemetery was, and then the dog snagged a flag and took off. It was pretty funny.
So Tammy Henson, yes, we are seeing your messages. I saw you posted something earlier. So
no, Okie Dean, it's not on the kitchen table. This isn't our kitchen table. This is another room. We don't eat at this table.
Wait, Jeff.
Wait, what is that? Oh.
So Robert, you asked if we went to Fort. Are we gonna thought of going to Fort Ross? Yeah, we already did a video on it.
Yeah, we did a video on Fort Ross. That was a cool place.
You need to check out my video list. A lot of people ask me, are you doing a video on this, or can you do a video on this, or have you done a video on this? And I just go into our page and click videos, and they're all there, like whatever, 150.
Hi, Linda Davis.
Somebody also wanted to know if
Pat Duffy and Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't know about the Jamie Lee Curtis part, but.
So I was class of 79. Somebody had asked me earlier.
The furthest we would travel for a story, well, we would go really far for any story. It's just a matter of having the ability and the time. So far, the furthest from home story or episodes that have aired have been when we went to Florida to visit my mom. So there's the NASA, what was that place called?
Kennedy Space Center.
Kennedy Space Center, and oh gosh, what's the Springs? My brain's not kicking in. What's the Springs?
The one in Ocala.
I can't remember, when we went in the glass bottom boat, and then that fort on the ocean.
Fort Castillo. De San Marcos.
Yeah, so there are a few that far from home. I don't know. What else?
Let's see.
Yes, we would love to go to Australia, but we need some info on how, like, are you guys still locked down over there? Do you get some freedom?
Do I watch Faces of the Forgotten? Sometimes I do. Hi, Australia. Kim in Australia. Thank you for digging up the past DJ Disco Worm, San Francisco. Oh, thanks for digging up that. Okay, good. Somebody asked if we were going to go to Calaveras County. We were in Amador County and then Calaveras County. I've got a bunch that I shot up in Jackson. I just haven't edited those yet.
Hi, noob.
So we're going to be talking about Mike Tovey, the stagecoach driver that was shot and killed up there. When y'all get back to okay.
Hi, Trader Hyatt.
Charlie, how are you doing, Ocala? I think that's your name. I don't know if it's your YouTube name or your real name. Yes, Charlie Parker.
Nuremberg, Germany. Oh, my word. Hello, welcome.
Tractor Hyatt from Florida. How are you?
Dan
Thanks,
Farrar.
Kim. RVer TV.
That sounds like a familiar name, but I don't know how. Dan Farrar.
Hi, Dan. KB69AF.
Okay,
I believe that's your
don't,
CB handle number, right?
I don't see your posts, right? Tammy Henson, I'm not sure what you mean.
Let's see. What happened?
Tammy Henson music. Oh, hey, Monkey George.
You can get, yeah, they're just flying away from here.
Hey, hey, Greg. Greg Kester's in the house.
Yeah. No, Greg's here?
Have you ever thought of
Greg.
having people shoot video for you without having to go to location? No, because part of the whole history hunting of it is that we are hunting things down ourselves, or like just being there and going there is part of the adventure of it. So that's just, wait, Hamilton and the reclusive other cat and other never before seen geckos. Wow, you have a great memory. They know all of our animals. Yeah. Dizzy, you're never going to see. Hamilton, he hears us talking and thinks he's being left out of something. So he will always be a part of wherever we're at. And then I can go get a gecko and I'll show you.
Irish Eyes, what are you saying? So they won't read comments unless we pay? No, that's not true. I just read it.
I know
I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but we've got a whole list and they're scrolling
Okay,
up.
so here's the thing, Tammy. We have the the comment set so you can only do one every, what is it?
60 seconds. Because
we did that so long, huh?
It's just to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, so that's why. So maybe we should have shortened that because 60 seconds is a minute. So everybody has to wait a minute before they can post another comment.
Michael wants to know if we have kids.
I have 2 and Jeff has 4. We have a gaggle of kids, but they're not kids. They're all grown. And then there's grandkids and yeah.
Great grandkids.
Gold Discovery first gold claim? Wait.
Somebody from Northfield, Minnesota had chimed in, and just to let you know, if we get to go visit her grandmother that lives up in the Minneapolis area, I want to go to the Northfield Bank where I think Jesse James brought that.
Hamilton, get off of there.
Okay.
Get down.
Okay, yeah, slow mode. Hi from Steve and Dawn in Atwater. How are you doing?
Just down the road.
Jeff Gray, love your work. Thank you, buddy. I know you're not too far away.
Father Sierra Trail.
We're both trying to do this without our glasses on.
Mine are on, but I can't see it in the corner. Come here, man.
Thank you, guys. Okale. You're welcome, Charlie. How are you? How are you doing? I'm catching some of your videos.
Here, let me go get it.
There's a great museum in Northfield. That's very good to know because when I get up there, I would really like to, it's hard to do videos anymore where people haven't already done videos, but I think we offer our own unique spin on things. So 2022 is off to a good start. I have a feeling that this COVID thing is around the corner. They're about to release the restrictions on masks here if you've been vaccinated, but to be honest, Sarah and I have both had COVID, and we survived just fine, and we think we've got our natural antibodies and such. San Andreas. Hi, Corinne. Let's see. Jesse James. If there's any ideas that you have about videos that you would like us to do, you're probably going to throw them up anyway, but just let us know. We certainly would love to get out and visit more states, and hopefully we can do that. I know Sarah just started a new job, so she's got this, period where she's got to be close to work and such, but hopefully we'll get out there to different parts of the country this year. Jeremy, man, thanks, Jeremy. Doing awesome here. William, can't get around as well as you used to, so you value the places that we go. We do hear that quite a bit. People who, for some reason or another, are not able to go anywhere, and so they kind of live vicariously through our videos. But that's yes, I am pretty close, not close, but I have never met him. But Rhett on Ready for History is one of my buddies. I consider one of my YouTube buddies that I watch all the time. Jeff, did I ever send you the pics of me and Frank James? I don't think you're old enough to be with the Frank James, the brother of Jesse.
Thank you, Johnny Garcia.
Maybe it's a relative.
So I brought a friend to the table. This is Blue. He's a leopard gecko. Belongs to Aiden. He has 3 of them. This is the male. He's usually sleeping and hibernating in his little rock during the day. Their little nighttime. They wanted more Sarah and animals. So
TV, thank you so much for your gifts. Are we
part Hispanic?
Are you part Hispanic?
Neither of us, but my sons are, but not either of us.
What do you have to say regarding Sirhan parole denial? He killed somebody. I think he should have got the death penalty a long time ago, but that's just my opinion.
Do more Modesto videos? Like, what would you want to see?
Jonesboro, Tennessee, 4 months gone from Turlock. Well, good for you. I'm sure the weather back. I love Tennessee. I just don't like the weather.
Thank you, River TV.
All right, thank you. So pretty.
he is. He's really neat.
Okay.
But I'm going to go put him back. Gecko. Yep.
Somebody has just commented about my Split P. Anderson video, saying that that was the most overrated soup of all time. But I don't know. I guess
that Sarah didn't get to go to.
She gets to go to it. Don't let her fool you. Let's see. Okay, Las Vegas. Oh man, we got people already posting nasty stuff here because I'm seeing the comments have been deleted. Yeah. Have I ever done an episode on Black Bart? You're killing me. I've done. Yes, I did. One of the first videos we did. In fact, what started History Hunters was our journey to where Black Bart robbed the stagecoach the first time. I think it was 1875, and then 1883, picked the same spot to rob the stage. And so that's where I decided, hey, let's do a video. Let's do a series of videos. And that's kind of how it started. Can you do a McHenry family video?
Hi, Sweden.
You know, part of the problem is we have a lot of subscribers who are in our area, and they want us to do nothing but videos. They want us to do nothing but videos about our local area, and I don't want this to be like just a local effort here.
We would like to get our audience branched out. And what we've noticed is when we do videos of other cities, other states, it tends to be that the locals of that area then somehow get notified that we've done a video regarding that subject matter or that city or town, and then it branches out our viewership further.
Have not covered the Stockton State Hospital. In fact, my grandfather died there. He had some mental issues back in the 40s. Somebody kicked him in the intestines.
Hi, Oregon.
Ruptured something
Texas.
inside.
Have you done William S. Hart? What are you giggling about?
The eyebrow comment.
Did it come up again?
Yeah. Glad that you've tamed your eyebrows. They were looking pretty wild a few weeks ago. People.
He's upset with you, Christian. Don't talk about the eyebrow.
You're on my list. The William S. Hart thing, yes.
No Duffy, no eyebrow.
William S. Hart is a place I want to go to. The COVID has shut down his ranch, but that's definitely something that we would like to visit. Of course, we did the Leo Carrillo ranch, which a lot of people apparently, even in the Oceanside area, didn't even know about it.
Thank you, Toby.
That was pretty cool to know that.
Oh, you liked the San Diego content? There's probably going to be some more of that, maybe soon. Well, it'll be filmed soon, but I don't know how soon it's going to be on the release list. Joaquin Murrieta, the Robin Hood of the West.
Elizabeth wants us to go to Massachusetts and do Pilgrim history. You know, there's a girl up there that does videos now, Walk with History. She's on the West Coast or the East Coast. She's starting to do a lot of videos back there. So you might want to check her videos out, Walk with History.
What do you want to do? What are your goals? Where are you going? What are your plans? Sylvia Schwartz has a lot of questions.
What is it we want to, well, you know, we're almost at 70,000 subscribers. So I said that, in fact, it might happen today. Yes, Charlie.
He checks every so
Charlie, I got your pictures here. Let's see.
Check it. Are you trying to see the subscriber count?
Yeah, I want to see where we're at. We're at,
less than 100 away.
We're like 80 something away from 70,000. Thank you, Kim. Did you say thank you to Kim?
I did not.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
She's chipped in. Yes, we did a video on the Leo Carrillo State Park. It's a ranch that he used to have, and it's been whittled down to just about nothing right now, but it's a pretty cool place. Please consider a video tour of the old California governor's mansion. You know, I would if the governor of California would move out of it. Yeah. So.
Wait, the Sacramento one?
Yeah, the old Victorian house.
Oh,
he moved into it, and now it's totally off limits. But I did get to go in it when it was open. The prior governors didn't live there. So. Yeah, we're sorry we didn't. Clint Eastwood knows.
Come here, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it's funny. You guys probably watch our videos and you get those little catchphrases. You know how you watch your favorite movie or TV show and there'll be a commercial runs too much and you start repeating it. That's one of them. Clint Eastwood knows.
Oh,
that's because
God. I took a lot of heat for that video too. I don't know. A lot of people that don't understand our banter or just his and mine, my humor. Yeah, they get upset. 21 missions in California. No, we probably could have.
Well, there's one that we're going to be going close to.
Well, we go by a couple because we go through San Juan Capistrano.
Right.
I've been there, but
John Muir House is definitely on my list as well.
I would love to go to Muir Woods again. Thank you, Joe McElroy.
Cat is back.
Very generous, yeah. He doesn't get very far when we're busy talking. Thank you, Living Life.
Let's see. Look into White Rock Road. There's an old cemetery stage. Now, where's White Rock Road, Shane? White.
That sounds familiar.
I get ideas from you guys. So
Idaho or Washington area.
Out.
Yeah, definitely would like to get up into Idaho. We did do the Tetons for Shane.
Living
Life?
I
have not watched the movie.
Thank you, Living Life.
No, I don't plan on it.
Mark, you want some Wild West videos? Now, I'm going to be doing one probably in 2 weeks about Mike Tovey. He was the stagecoach driver.
Here.
He had...
Move so Steve can see. There's one of our pets, Steve. You missed, I brought down the leopard gecko a little while ago, but he's a little sketchy to hold on to, so he's back in his cage. So 2 cats, 3 leopard geckos, and that's it as far as pets.
Do more Idaho or Washington area videos?
Hi, Terry.
We've never done one.
Wait, from where?
Idaho or Washington.
I tried to get him to do one on the Bear World. Wasn't that in Idaho?
Yes.
Rexburg, Idaho.
But it's not history.
Either was swimming with otters.
Sure.
But I got to feed baby bears there, and we got to do like a drive-through safari of bears. The black bears were free. The grizzly bears weren't. And then we also took a big truck that they drove through, and we got to feed them from the top of the truck where they couldn't reach us. That was pretty cool. And I couldn't get him to do a video on it. I had to twist his arm to get the otter video out of him. So
how do you guys feel about, because there's one channel I watch, and you know how it is when people try to get your attention all the time. They try to, what's called clickbait. It seems like his videos are going towards the gore and murder victims and such. I mean, how do you guys feel about those types of videos? Do you think that it's maybe a little too much, or are you interested in it? It's almost like that phenomenon as you're going down the freeway and you know there's this gnarly wreck and everybody slows down to take a look at it because they just got this fascination about gore and death. I mean, how do you guys feel about that?
Oh, Tammy, I would recommend Googling or going into YouTube and searching for those specific videos. There's plenty of people that can tell you step by step what to do, but this isn't the forum for us to be able to help you get through that.
Don Brown, you want me to do a video on Weber Point in Stockton? I did. Well, yeah, I touched on it. It's in the.
Johnny has it.
It's in the. Charles Weber video. He lived on Weber's Points and stuff.
No Gore.
So we did a video on that.
Gore not good. PR move. Yeah. So any of the stories that he's done on, I guess, gory topics, there's never any gore that's shown. Is the person you're talking about showing? Because that.
No, it's not about visiting graves of people who met violent deaths. And I know I did one on. I did one on the 4 officers who were killed in Newhall, and that got a lot of interest because nobody had actually really did that one. So I know a lot of people like graveyard videos, but I know that a lot of people also don't.
Well, yeah, I think you're not going to satisfy everybody, but they're talking about spooky scenes. So Jeff doesn't believe in like ghosts and supernatural and stuff like that. I can't say that I believe in it, but I'm more open to it. I would like to experience it, so I kind of leave myself open to the possibility. But in all of the places that we've visited that are quote unquote haunted, I haven't experienced any of the haunting. I haven't experienced anything. I think the most I ever experienced was one in my own house once. But
there was a mass murder in Mission San Miguel.
You got Jeff taking notes. Thank you, Charles Rogers. We appreciate your donations. Gore, bring it on. Yeah, I think it's just a mixed bag. There's some people that have a taste for it and others that just don't. For the history, some may have murder topics, but please don't go there on a regular basis. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the way of it.
Ghosts are out there, buddy. Got some stories for you.
Thanks for asking my question.
So the Promontory Point, Utah, I would love to go there, and I would love to get there.
Toby,
is it hard to get to though? I have a question.
Toby, did you donate a little bit earlier, or was that another Toby? Thank you.
I'm gonna start taking pictures, so I don't have to take notes.
Episode with Ghost Hunters Jay and the team. There's some places where like you can go and spend the night, and they're supposed to be like super haunted. I would like to do those, but then I also wonder, are they staged hauntings? Like someone sets it up so you get to just experience stuff? Yeah.
So somebody, let's see, went to Knight's Ferry today and thought of us. That's pretty cool.
We did a video on Knight's Ferry too. Check it out.
Hey, Dennis from Butte County.
Hey, wait, where did we just stay? In an old hotel?
She only wants to stay where there's animals outside the tent.
Wait, what? I only want to stay where there's animals outside of what tent?
The tent. Remember the tent places? We've done 2 of those safari.
Oh, the glamping? We've done Safari West in San Jose, and is it San Jose? Santa Rosa. Sorry, Santa Rosa. And we've done the one on the coast. What was that one called? Oh, brother.
Monterey.
Yeah, it was the Monterey Zoo. But it has a glamping option where, but it goes by a different name, and I can't think of what it is. You need to go to Mammoth. We go to Mammoth all the time. We love Mammoth. It's the best place ever, except for when there's snow.
We do. We've done. Oh, we haven't done Bishop. No, we haven't done Bishop. But I want to.
You got to find our one that was around Mammoth. The one that was around Mammoth, where there was a steaming hot hole.
That's another one that we're saying she's known for. Bonnie.
What was that place called with the hot springs?
Mammoth Hot Springs.
Was that what that was called?
Yeah.
That big old long river with the hot water was called Mammoth Hot Springs?
I believe so.
Oh.
All right. Are we getting any plans to go back to Mono Lake for High Plains Drifter? You know, Greg, the last time we went there, they closed off that area. They were trying to reforest it, which is none of that sagebrush there after some fire, so we weren't able to get there. but not immediate.
Bonnie and Clyde,
not
we would love
immediate
to do
plans
that.
to do that. Yeah, Prestone Castle and Ione, Charles Alexander Mentry.
Yeah,
Who knows? You guys
license,
might actually find a
229
video
columns.
based on some of these.
Manzanar. We
ideas.
did an episode on Manzanar.
Have not been to the place where John Lennon was killed. That's in New York City. Visit Lemoore.
Morro Bay. Yes, love Morro Bay. Beautiful.
Okay, Natty B. I have to stop and ask you about this because the Rhodes Cemetery is a private cemetery, and I would like to get in there, but I understand that it's kind of sketchy whether or not you can get in there. If they keep people out, I would love to know because Daniel Rhodes was one of the guys who helped rescue members of the Donner Party. And I do want to get down there to do that if they let me in there.
Hey, Hickman. That's Hamilton.
Silverton, Colorado. That sounds like
He's a high maintenance kitty. He requires a lot of attention.
Just to let you
Sonora.
know, and we may have talked about this before, but we both have full-time jobs. This
More
YouTube
than
thing does
full-time
not
job
pay
right
the
now.
bills.
Oh my gosh, Leah, thank you so much.
You've
You've been a great supporter of ours, and we always appreciate your input, and thank you.
You've gone up beyond and beyond,
Above and beyond.
Because
you're going to see another one of them slip ups in one of these upcoming videos.
the microphone should be delivered
Oh,
here
to your new
today.
microphone.
Yeah. Hi, John. It's Sonora, Hickman, California, Locke, California. Let's see.
Hi, Chicago, Neil McCann.
Petaluma. Yep. Let's see. You can get your comment highlighted by hitting that $sign on the bottom right. Donations will help keep this channel up. Thanks for that plug.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Cahoga Cemetery.
Castle Air Museum? No, but that's not far from here.
Castle. Yeah, I have that on my list. One of the Air Force One.
I'm surprised that's not something you've already done, being so close.
St. George, Utah. Yes. You know what's in St. George, Utah is those giant
Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Those giant directional arrows on the ground that helped to guide the pilots in the days before they had all the sophisticated equipment.
Howdy, Christina.
GR Patriot. Been watching us for years. Yeah, it's hard to believe that we've been doing this for years, but actually it's been, I think, 4 years.
Baseball history.
Maybe it's 5.
Oh, wow.
Christina,
we're not
Polish chick.
We're
surprised.
not huge
surprised you.
followers of sports. I mean, we like to watch, but
where are we on sports?
They wanted Jim Bullard's asking baseball history. So, but we don't follow it. So that would probably take a bunch of research to pull off. Can you do a video of Waterford, California? He did a book on Waterford, California. Well, you might want to check it out.
I thought about doing something about Waterford, California that changed between 100 years between.
Thank you,
now
Star Quant. I'm from Victoria, Australia. I want to go to Australia.
Hey, so tell me, Star Quant, or is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Are you guys still locked down in Australia? Because
Ginger kitty.
That's terrible that they prevent you from
Toby
even leaving your house.
Thank you.
If they still have to lock down in Australia, you might want to think about.
We had someone from Canada too. How's that trucking?
Jay, Glenn, oh my
gosh, Jay, thank you so much.
Who does your narrating on which videos? Because early videos I was paying somebody to do that, and I said, you know what? It's called a voiceover enhancement. I do my own voiceovers right now. So.
Parlier, the Kings, Cat House on the Kings. Take a picture of that. We got to go there. So there's also a place near. Oh gosh, what was that place? Up past. There is a video at the end of it where I get to hold. You can see me holding a snow leopard. You put that one in there, right? That was from. Oh gosh, it's gonna make me rack my brain.
KH Trucking.
What was the name of that place?
Oroville. Cat Haven.
No, Cat Haven near Fresno.
It's been a long time.
Oh, God. Okay, I can't think of it, but there is a place that it is a rescue for pretty much animals that are, struggling with different issues like seizures or, different things like that. They have bears, lions, tigers. Remember that cool bird at the beginning was talking to us?
So what's interesting about Hume Lake?
Sorry for your loss, David.
History. What happened?
Yeah, we were locked down for months. Yeah,
Mitchell,
horrible.
from Homer, Alaska, thank you so much for your gift.
Midway in San Diego, we did the Midway.
I don't want you people thinking we jumped on here to get paid. Because we didn't.
Alaska.
We like chatting with everybody here.
Thank you, Mitchell.
A video of the Midway in San Diego might be interesting. We did one.
We did one on the. Yeah, I just said that.
Okay.
Did you write a book about your adventure?
No.
What adventure?
I did not.
All of them? Yeah. Check out the video we did on the Midway. Initially, when we went on there, we did so just to, spend the day. But he ended up deciding to throw one together with the footage that he had. So that was kind of like a impromptu thing. That kitty likes attention, and we're giving it to somebody other than him. So he's trying to stay relevant right now by making himself known.
Good morning in Australia, Sandra Louise. It's hard to believe that we think that the time zone throughout the world is the same. At least I kind of forget. But you guys just got up, so thanks for coming in.
My feral cat from Cat House on the Kings. Oh, only went to Petco. Yeah, he's a Petco cat. My other cat is just was a stray cat at my old apartment, and I actually had 2 strays that I adopted just straight off the street. It was Dizzy G, who I still have, and Charlie Parker, named after jazz musicians because my son was into jazz music at the time. Charlie P is on tour. That's what I call it because we were out of town and he got locked out of the house, and so he went back to the area where I adopted him from. So I just say that he's on tour. Hamilton is a
Barry Kirshner's Wildlife.
Yes, that's the one. Barry Kirshner Wildlife Foundation in Oroville is yes. Thank you, William.
Okay,
that
so
is exactly where we went.
Just to catch up here. Hi, Vienna, Australia. The Roseville Train Yard is a possibility. Hello, Barb Miller, artist. Missouri Ozark Mountains. That's a beautiful place. What's your most prized autograph? Probably right now it'd be my Charles Lindbergh. It's a very nice signed photo. Thank you for watching our Midway video. And yes, Virgil Earp is buried in Colton, California. And I have the address of the house. I was thinking about getting to that. Thanks for thinking I have a good narration voice. I grew up hating my voice. And ever since I got COVID, I think I was telling Sarah this morning, I think I sound more nasalish than I used to. And I still haven't got my sense of taste or smell back. And it's really very annoying.
We haven't been up Mount Diablo, but what did we do? Wait, was that Mount Diablo we went up?
Yes. Remember?
Oh, it was the one. I thought we just talked about it, but that was the one. The one where you're going to make us go that way to go back that way. Yeah. Okay. So yes, we have been up Mount Diablo. Check it out. It's a very early video that we've done. Wait, maybe the first one, right? Other than the Table Mountain, the Mount Diablo one was the very first one that you've ever done.
That one really wasn't.
But doesn't really qualify as a History Hunter one because it's not labeled as such.
Let's see. I'm trying to read these things here.
Yeah, bear with us as we stare at the screen for a moment and find out what
Pat says you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people say, where's Sarah? Where's Sarah? Well, I got to tell you, Sarah's been on some of these trips and she won't get out of the car. Just
quit telling people that. They get mad. So some of the places that we go, there isn't really much to do. And
Well, just show your face.
the videos that you're seeing, they seem a little bit more glamorous than what really is going on, because sometimes it's just going through something and then realizing, oh, the audio didn't pick up. So then he goes through it all over again.
It's just
it's something happens and like too much road noise goes by, and it ends up taking a really long time. So it's not flowing how you guys are seeing it on the video.
True.
And so I enjoy just being there. I enjoy going. I enjoy being a part of it. If no animals, Sarah stays in the car. No,
that'll get you out of the car real fast if you see an animal.
It will, but typically I'm trying to entice birds or all kinds. I'll bring stuff and feed them, but I take too much heat about feeding animals, so that kind of gets. I asked Jeff to just stop putting that in there because I don't want to hear it. I'm going to do it regardless, and I just don't want to hear it. I got in trouble from
Have we been to the
Yosemite.
Have we been to the Snoopy Museum?
We've been to the Snoopy Museum in Santa Rosa.
We did a video.
We did that. We went to the Snoopy Museum the day after our Safari West visit. Shanghai Sniffles.
Zane Gray. Do
They
we have
have
a
chicken?
We do not have a dog.
Marsala or curry. Wait, who's talking about food? Neil McCann. What do you? I don't know.
What month did you have COVID? We had it bad in August.
August.
No.
I thought you were saying we had it bad in August. No, we didn't.
Early November.
November. Yeah. We didn't have. I mean, it was bad.
Thanks, Diane.
It was like a pretty rough flu. I don't remember. I didn't get any of like the fatigue that a lot of people talk about. I still felt fine in terms of what I could do, like body wise, but the pain in my face, the sinus pain, the headache. I lost my taste for a little while. The body aches, especially at night. The bones just hurt like crazy. Thank you, Diane. And then it lasted longer than a usual like illness, where you feel sick for a few days and then you kind of get over it. And then there was the how you kind of felt like you were getting better, but then the next day, or you would go through a symptom that was a little bit more harsh again. And so, no, it was, I mean, we both made it through fine. Jeff has still some taste and smell loss. I have, I think my taste and smell hasn't come back 100% yet either, but I think more so than, oh my gosh, Larry L.
Larry.
Keep them coming. Oh, thank you.
That's very generous. Thank you.
Your generosity is so much appreciated. We are able to do obviously a lot more with the help of our fans.
Yeah, and I'm trying to upgrade my equipment too, because I've had a lot of microphone failure, and I also want to get a better microphone so I don't, everything that I narrate is done in my car on my iPhone.
So Skip has a good idea. Food. How about a video on San Francisco and sourdough? Okay, so we did do a San Francisco video, but not on sourdough.
How about a video on how to make supper?
Don't tell them.
Don't
remind them.
I shot a whole video of her making the zuppa. It's the same zuppa toscana that you get.
Zuppa toscana from Olive Garden. I make it.
And she wasn't comfortable in how she looked or something.
No,
And so I kind of held off, but I'm about ready to let it go.
Oh. Wait, did you already edit it and everything?
No.
Oh. I don't know. I'm self-conscious, and I don't like all of the.
John Rambo, anything in Shasta, Les, and Shingletown, probably a lot of good things up there. So let's see. Well, Diane, I understand the sense of loss of smell and taste, but how long is this going to last? Because I heard like 5% of the people never get it back. And if so, I might lose a lot of weight because, eating food really is not that pleasurable.
You might.
Might lose some weight.
Yeah. How's it working so far?
Fine. Let's see. Lane Burns, thanks for Highway Heaven location reveals. Never would have found them without us. We actually had a guy on his motorcycle go to Copperopolis, and he mentioned our channel. He went after he saw our video, and he went and he saw the Michael Landa thing. Well, I've since learned from one of my viewers that he also shot a scene of Murphy's. And what's interesting about that is Peter Billingsley was in that scene. Peter Billingsley, of course, was the little boy Ralphie in The Christmas Story.
Came back after
and so
2 years.
I plan to go up there and talk about that, as well as visit the Murphy Cemetery and all the nice buildings up there. So that's something I want to do.
Well,
Nevada County.
Okay, so the History Hunter T-shirt.
Oh, Nicole.
That is.
Thank you, Desiree.
That is. It's been in the works, but Jeff created one with the company, and somehow they never came through with the shirt.
Wait, what?
And then I finally got him to send me the artwork, so I'm going to see if I can't put something together. Well, it would be with the light bulb, but I don't know if any of you have noticed that Jeff has switched up the logo to the logo he used a little while ago now. So now he has it with the guns and I don't know what else is on there. Yeah, I couldn't smell and taste your coffee. That's for sure a missed smell.
Yeah, I hope it's going to go away. I think when the weather starts improving and things get warm, I'm hoping to be outside more, and I'm hoping that my sinuses, I don't know what COVID does to your sinuses, but I still, I'll wake up sneezing my head off, and I have to take allergy meds the night before just so that I can not wake up in the middle of the night.
Lori Haggers would like to hear more about Native American history. I know that there's a few episodes where we've mentioned some different Native tribes, but you took some heat for that, so I don't want to say what the name of that was. Oh gosh, here we go. Grumpy Vet wants to know. Do an episode on Hornitos.
It's in the works. I'm very close to Hornitos, actually. Monkey George loves the light bulb. Monkey George, he took it upon himself to take a screenshot of her riding on one of those little kiddie playground things.
What episode is that in?
That's in the video on...
you know those little springs, they're on the big metal spring, and I'm going, I tipped that thing back pretty far. Yep. And Monkey George made me a logo.
It was McCullough Hill video. And so I had to picture her swinging on the light bulb. So maybe we'll have a vote. Do we bring back the light bulb? Somebody said it was spooky. It's like, okay, well, that's kind of like mysterious. Sarah, you like to have Jeff take you to Minden, Nevada, see the wild horses.
Yes.
Well, we've been to Minden. We haven't seen any wild horses.
We were going through somewhere in Nevada, and there were just random horses on the road. So we went over by them, and they were obviously just wild horses that were roaming around the.
Remember the pass from Lake Tahoe down to Minden Valley? We had some animal on the road. What was it? We almost hit it.
Deer?
Maybe it was a deer, yeah.
I think it was just deer.
Are the frog jumps coming soon? Probably. I think that's in April. Turn out the light.
Turn out which light? The one behind us?
Indian Rock Grinding State Park.
Turn out the light or the light.
Oh.
Like the light bulb.
Indian Rock. That's
Frog Jump's coming soon? I don't think.
Yeah. Well, April. Okay, so
New
tomorrow.
Zealand.
So
Hi,
tomorrow
Johnny,
watch.
honey.
So
Oh, John,
tomorrow's.
honey. Sorry. What?
So tomorrow's video, watch the one about Ellie Nestor, and we go to the cemetery and find Ellie's grave. But I also found a grave there that's affiliated with the frog jump, so you might be interested in that.
Am I in that? I think I'm in that one.
No. Don't go near Menden. The ex-wife lives there.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Take it closer.
Monkey George made this. Oh, they just moved out of the state, Lynn Ann, so that's going to be a little bit more difficult now.
Evelyn's quite a ham. She's quite a performer. I think she'll be a performer someday. And she can just on the fly just start making up songs and start singing them. All right, Charlie. See you later. Appreciate you dropping in.
Wrong end of the phone up to his ear while talking with Putin.
I did do Virginia City Cemetery. Yeah, I did one.
Oh, Netherlands. Hi, Monty Mac.
How many miles do you think I've covered?
Oh my gosh, we've been up and down this state so many times.
Just Southern California back. Maybe we should
no,
start
because
logging
there's a place off of 101 Northern that I want to go to. I have to go look it up again, but
hi, Monty Mac from the Netherlands.
Animal related.
California older prisons. Did you see my jail video?
Okay, that was classic, Sarah. Yeah, it was. Me right on the toy, the kid toy. I think you would show anyone that. It's funny. Why not? Thank you, Sharon.
Yes. And let's see.
Monkey George is really the duck man. What's the duck man? What's the duck man?
I don't know.
What's the duck man?
Jack Parsons, the rocket engineer? I think you may have mentioned that before.
Yes, the video would be good on the frog jumps. I've been going to the frog jumps for years, but still don't know all the history. Yeah.
Oh, I could talk to you about the frog jump. That's got its roots in Mark Twain, because he's the one that created that story about a guy who liked to bet on things, and so he said something about the two characters were trying to see whose frog would jump the farthest, and so the other guy poured buckshot in the stomach of his frog, and he was too heavy to jump, and so he couldn't jump, and that's basically the story.
Hi from Calgary. Calgary. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hi, Australia. Nicholas Steele.
What's the rusting steam locomotives in or near Sacramento?
Would it be the train museum?
Well, they're not rusting, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, have you inspected them?
All right. Do we have any plans for 100,000 celebration? That's so far off.
The photobombing cat.
Oh my gosh.
He's still here.
We're at 70,000 subscribers. It's probably going to take us quite a while to get to 100, and I don't know what could we do to celebrate.
What do you want to do to celebrate?
Oh wait, Team McFishing. So we worked together for years. George looks like the duck man from the movie Pretty in Pink.
Oh, what?
Is he?
Long duck dong. I know what you're talking about now.
Connie apparently was thrilled that I got scared in that video. Well, you know what she says? Uh-oh, and I flip around and I see a dog. My initial reaction is, fight or flight, and I.
Well, and I didn't say uh-oh, like watch out or anything like that. I just thought the dog was gonna jump on him and play with him.
And then I flipped around and saw that he was kind of cowering, like, this dog's not mean. Howard the Duck was actually also filmed in our area too.
I liked that movie. No Ducky. Oh.
Does thief.
Ducky.
Corinne, your mom does the frog jumping. I've been to it one time in my life, and I was probably about 12 years old, 10, 11. And it was just a long, really hot day, and I didn't enjoy it at all. I might as an adult. I don't know.
John Cryer was Ducky.
See you later, Randy.
I've got to run.
I'm like, what are we celebrating?
Bye, Jay.
Jared, somebody said that, Ramadula, I think, said that we need to celebrate if we hit 100,000 subscribers. But, well, I can't even begin.
What do we do to celebrate?
It takes, oh my gosh. So around the Christmas holidays.
Finally release it.
Around the Christmas holidays, people were like bored out of their minds, and our subscriber count shot up like 6,000 in 28 days. I don't know what happened, but that's pretty awesome. That's not common.
Wait, I own Castle?
Yeah.
There's a castle?
The Preston. Yeah.
Well, why aren't we going to the castle?
Is Preston open? I want to know that. Our cat has a rough life.
Yeah,
Yep.
He can't be left alone. Rin Tin Tin. Is that a California dog? Fan meetup for 100,000.
Where?
Yeah, but yeah. How do you pull? That's the thing, is how do you pull that off? I mean, because there's like two of us.
It's gonna be like White Christmas, where they call all the GIs to come up to Vermont and have a good old party. Come up to the Pine Tree Inn.
Have you ever thought about volunteering? Okay, yes. So once I retire from my day job, that is my goal, is to retire somewhere that we are somewhere near a wildlife sanctuary where I will donate my time for the rest of my days. That is exactly what we actually talked about, moving to Rexburg, Idaho, because
you would not like the cold there.
The bear world there. I posted my seeing some baby bears for the first time close up boinging around on my YouTube channel. And you can hear like, oh my gosh, I loved it. The only problem is it snows and it's cold, and no, I can't deal with it. So the hunt still continues for where we will land once. Wait, what? Who, Daniel? Cat got your racist tongue. Well, I don't know what that means.
Zodiac murders. Yeah, that's also one.
You're at Mountain Mike's waiting for late lunch. Octane 209. What? Which one? Which Mountain Mike's? Yeah. Meet at your house, Randall. You got a house that can take on everybody?
Western Railway.
Ready for 2022 tours for the castle.
I'm writing all these things down, so I'm sorry I just can't mention them all. Did I do a video about the Brady Bunch set? Can't remember. No,
haven't done a Brady Bunch set, but we watched something not too long ago about how they did a whole revamp of that house to turn it actually into what the set looked like.
Nitwit Ridge.
What is the name of my YouTube? It's Bean McGean. BEAN.
She doesn't post anything.
I haven't in a long time.
Joe Exotic. Are you comparing us to Joe Exotic?
Who?
Come to Oklahoma and replace Joe Exotic.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. But isn't it?
The cat thing. I get it.
Isn't it? What's her name? What's the chick's name that he fights with?
Oh, Carol.
Carol Baskin. Yeah, I'll take her place and all her cats.
I think you should leave how long you can respond alone. Gives us more time to listen and respond. Huh. Yeah, we need to get an RV and travel around.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I would like to get like a Winnebago. Yeah, a Winnebago type where we can pull a small vehicle and park the Winnie and then drive around and do what we need to do. Would love that. But that's just not in the cards as of yet.
Nelson, Nevada. I've never heard of it. Check it out. Gallo family? Yeah, I have something planned for that. Yeah, Glenn, I think you have mentioned this. I don't know, Jim, if you were the one that mentioned it, but Glen Tavern Inn in Santa Paula, I just haven't got down there yet. What's the Lou Peters story?
Here, you know what I could do? I'm going to comment.
Hearst Castle, we have not been. We went kind of,
Can I do it?
I mean, right after we met each other, we went down there, but I wasn't doing YouTube at that time. See, Octane 209. Do another video on Bodie? Why? We did two. You know, it's strange. I did two videos. The second one didn't get nearly the views the first one. So, and here's the other thing. I get 70,000 subscribers. My last video was viewed how many times? 11,000. So there's a lot of people who have subscribed or watched who haven't watched. And if you go to my analytics, most of my views are not people who have subscribed, which I can't figure out. So I'm curious because the people that I subscribe to, I watch just about everything they do. And I realize that there are people who watch, you have a lot of subscriptions to channels and they can't possibly watch them all. Hearst Castle is closed. I didn't know that.
We've been to Hearst, but have not done an episode on it.
Biltmore Estates. Yeah, that's in the Carolinas, isn't that?
My nephew Chris knows you. I was telling him about your channel.
Knows who?
Yeah, Sarah doesn't like to visit the same place twice. Yeah, that's
except Mammoth.
Well, we stay in Mammoth, but we still haven't gone to the same place twice in Mammoth. So Lou Peters from Lodi. Thank you, Jim Eaton. Have you do some videos about the iron ore and taconite industry history in northern Minnesota. Oh, northern Minnesota, that might be difficult to get up into.
Castle Air Force Base could be a possibility. Yeah, we did go to Hearst, and I don't know what their policy is about. See you, Jim. I don't know what their policy is about videotape. I know that some places, I think even like the Winchester Mystery House.
Oh yeah, Winchester won't let you
video.
You can take as many pictures as you want. You're just not allowed to video.
Like how are they going to know if you pull out your iPhone?
Oh, you liked the gecko, Desiree. Yeah, there's two other ones, but the girls they try to move too fast. I can't hold on to them. Watch your videos on my TV, but logged into YouTube on not logged into YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. If you watch us on TV, you're probably not able to comment and such. How about the San Francisco Dam collapse? We did one.
On the San Francisco?
Yes, we did one. We call it the St. Francis Dam.
Oh. I was like,
the San Francisco Canyon is where it's located, but it was called the St. Francis Dam.
Where was the first atomic bomb tested?
Las Vegas, wasn't it? See, Dave. Whaley House. The Whaley House? Oh. That's
Whaley House and Old Town San Diego are a great stop. Hey, where was that place where we went, where we saw the seals on the beach? That wasn't quite San Diego. That was, no, when we went down just recently with Aiden and we walked along that, like seawall. Thanks, Alana.
Scotty's Castle. I went there when I was a kid and would love to go back there. Not in the summertime, though.
Built in 1950 is now kind of small and unlively. Silver Bay, Minnesota.
Do I think that Tahoe will ever host the Winter Olympics? They did, 1960.
Northern New Mexico in the El Dorado Hotel. Lots of movie stars stayed there and Western movies filmed all over the area.
So what's in La Jolla that we should go to? Because we kind of did a little bit on it. We just went to the beach, but didn't find anything historical. Cappy Dusty, that's okay. I realized you're a new subscriber. That's
nothing on Castle Air Force Base, but something may be coming.
A lot of people have
soon.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Have you been to Moaning Cavern? Yes, we have.
We've been there, but no video, no episode.
Especially when they turn the lights out. It's kind of dark in there.
Do a live video on Groom Lake.
Groom Lake?
Just kidding.
Why? Is that where
we don't get the joke?
Is that where your ex-wife is from?
How about the ghost town drawbridge on island of San Francisco Bay?
I've heard of Julian. I have heard of Julian. All right. So how long have we been on here?
I don't know. An hour and a half.
Not even.
Wait.
Not even.
Well, 3 minutes shy.
Hey, David, bring Molly. Are you related to Molly? Sometimes you just have to
One
ask.
of the last legal duel.
Did the Reagan Library. We actually did one. Let's see. Julian? That's intriguing. Do one on the last legitimate duel. Is that
La Habra?
Is that the one that was in San Francisco between...
It's a La Brea tar pits, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. All right, see you, Randall. Julian is a major stop on the Pacific Crest Trail. They get free pie to hikers there. Huh. That'll be show. Thanks, Jim. I grew up in South Lake Tahoe. Would like to see history of that area. I wonder if they have any historical buildings there, because I'm not aware of any. County radio facility.
Scripps Pier, Jonas Salk Institute developed the polio vaccine. I didn't have to get that. You did.
It was from La Jolla.
Yes, as the days get longer, Doug, it's so much easier to get filming in.
Do you know the work of Earl Thullander? The book Back Roads of California. I never heard of it. Pisby. A lot of good ideas here.
Yeah, there's no way you're getting to all of that.
Tells me that it would take a lifetime to get to them all.
Yeah.
See you, Chris.
Bye, Chris. Thanks for joining us. The Presidio in San Francisco. We did the Headlands. That was pretty good. Keep up. Thanks. SCCS123. Buildings in Tahoe.
So I'm curious if the buildings in Lake Tahoe are privately owned.
Superior Dairy.
And if you can access them.
What's Superior? Where's Superior Dairy? Awesome ice cream.
I believe that was Hanford.
Gridley. Wild birds. There's wild birds. Oh, I was I was trying to entice a hummingbird. I have a little flower ring I can put the sugar water in, because I was sitting out in the backyard in the sun, and I was just sitting out there, and the hummingbird was flying over my head for a little bit, and then I tried to entice it with the ring, but it didn't work out. And then I've seen someone else, they on their glasses, they put a plate underneath their glasses and put some bird food, and then watch the birds land on it. Totally something I'd do.
I actually thought about doing the Kobe Bryant crash site, but I started looking to see how far it is from the road.
Wait, we couldn't even find his grave, remember?
No, but they just put up a memorial on the spot.
Oh.
It's in Ventura County.
Yosemite Valley Railroad from Merced to El Portal. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a cool one to do. Superior Dairy is legendary in Hanford. Oh, well, we should stop by there on our way through
What
one
is
day.
the Superior Dairy? Is that
It's an ice cream place.
Oh.
Ice
Is
cream.
Hanford? Is that where Steve Perry did his little interview?
Yeah, we would have to get down to Palm Springs before it starts getting hot down there because it gets super hot.
Okay. So
Don't do the Kobe Bryant crash site. That's so inappropriate. Oh, well. Okay. Old estates in Tahoe are state parks. Property taxes are so high. Hi, May.
Has Sarah seen High Noon and Shane yet?
No, and I'm not going to. Sorry. Can't twist my arm.
In fact, I had it on one day, and it was her opportunity to watch it, and
I fell asleep.
she didn't. The Kitty Cabin Murders up by Quincy.
You don't know what I know what I'm missing. The Tetons were way more
Thrilling than
the Western. The scenery and being there. I think even one of the scenes in that episode, he asked me something and I was so just enthralled with the surrounding areas. I didn't hear what he said. And so my response was, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I took so much heat for that. It's crazy what happens. Toby, thank you again.
Thank you, Eric.
You're giving more than we could ever, I don't know, show our gratitude for. Thank you so much. Need some ideas, around San Diego, send you a message.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page, History Hunters Facebook page. You guys can always message us through that. Otherwise, I think we posted our email address at one point.
Not mine, yours.
Mine, yeah. The Ghost of Huell Hauser.
Yeah, the Ghost of Huell Hauser for sure.
Janis Joplin, Last Days in San Diego. Is that where she died? I don't know that much about her. I have never been to Catalina Island. I know she has.
Yeah, I've been to Catalina.
But it
and took the little golf cart to tour the island. It was awesome. Awesome trip. But I did it I didn't take like a ferry or whatever you have to take out there. Actually went on a cruise that stopped at Catalina and so that was fun. Virginia City for springtime vacation. Yeah, we've done a couple episodes on Virginia City. You remember the Choctaws?
Oh yeah. Okay, so if somebody wants to know what we think of the Indiana Jones movie coming out.
There's an Indiana Jones movie coming out?
Yeah, we haven't watched it.
I haven't watched the
We haven't been to a movie since COVID yet. Since before COVID.
And then the last movie that we went to, the lights went out on the movie. Remember? The power went out.
The Leon Us. Oh man, what happened?
Hanford.
Adobe.
New Indiana Jones movie. Oh. Haven't watched the old Indiana Jones movies. Maybe the first one. But I couldn't tell you what's in it.
We just talked about Winchester Mystery House. That's probably gonna have to be.
Thanks for joining us for your break, Steve. Have a good rest of your day.
The Mystery House, though, I think they restrict people videotaping. You'd have to kind of sneak it in. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Kenny Davis.
I don't know if I told you, but I was in Disneyland one time and they had to route the traffic away from Main Street and went behind the buildings on Main Street. And I thought, oh, here's my opportunity. I whip out my camera and I start taking pictures and the employees go, sorry, you can't take pictures. And they were getting like in my face about it. It's like, well, why did you bring me back here then if you didn't want me to see it? I just think it's some of their policies down there are ridiculous.
Oh, Alana, you need to just let them go, to the stores and stuff and take your time and go visit the cemetery. I think we traipsed all over that one.
Which one?
The Virginia City Cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little guidebook you can get. It kind of tells you some of the more interesting graves there.
Yeah, well, even with the guidebook, we were trying to find some that we couldn't really figure it out based on the guidebook. But yeah, it's a good one. Just send the family up the hill and go take your time and hang out in the cemetery. Twain Hart and why it's called that.
I don't think Janis Joplin died in San Francisco. I know she lived there for a while. Sonny Jim Sea Cave in La Jolla. Huh. I wonder if that's where we went. I don't remember a cave, though.
La Jolla? Oh, we went to La Jolla.
Sea Cave?
We'll
actually be down there next weekend, so.
Oh, you're telling people. We went down to La Jolla, and along the ocean there was sea lions. Are they sea lions or seals? I know there's a difference, but I don't know what we saw. They were fluffy.
So Bob, you mentioned going to see John Wayne's grave. It took me quite a while there. I had the GPS, Find a Grave has little GPS coordinates, and then you click on it and it takes you to your map. And I'm taking my phone around. I'm like, where is this thing? And I looked, and where the Easter lily was at the time, that's actually how long we went there.
Huh?
Was that Easter time? Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't listening to you. I was reading the comments. So I don't know what you said. What was your favorite place you both visited for your show? Oh, well, mine is always going to be the swimming with otters and the animal experience.
Oh, yeah. Alabama Hills. I like that.
Yeah, and I don't understand that because it's really just a bunch of rocks. You really have to use your imagination. Thank you, lazy bushcrafters. We would love to come to New York City.
Janis died in her Hollywood home. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. History of Rio.
Where's all the pets at?
Yeah.
There's Hamilton, sleep in the chair. Dizzy, you're never going to get a glimpse of her.
She's a great cat.
The best I could probably give you would be a picture of her. Let's see.
Sarah and I actually went to Alcatraz before. I don't think I was doing YouTube at the time, but yeah, that would. If I go, it'll be my third time there. So I went when I was a kid
I've been
in the 70s.
there multiple times.
So Bob, that's funny that you went to the cemetery to see John Wayne's grave because of our video. What was that? Oh,
the ice maker.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think I have any great.
John Wayne's Wild Goose. Is that privately owned? Not sure. I don't think it's available unless you know somebody. If you have any connections, you want to hook me up with inside.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know how well you could see the picture. That's Dizzy G. She's gray and white, and that's the only glimpse you'll get of her because she hears us talking and she's likely hiding, thinking that somebody's here that she doesn't. Anybody comes to the door, she flees.
Eric, the old State Fair location. I did not know. What's there now? On Stockton Boulevard. Oh, I know where Stockton Boulevard is.
There's another one in Valley Springs as well. Wait, didn't we go to the San Andreas Cemetery?
We did, yeah. And there's one in Valley Springs. I know a little bit about that. Have you ever visited John Wayne Museum in Winterset, Iowa? No, but I would love to. Sea Caves in La Jolla was used during the Prohibition. You can still see where they exit into a building there. Really? Is that open to the public?
Twain Harte, California, named after Mark Twain.
Well, Twain Harte was named after Mark Twain and Bret Harte, but neither one of them ever visited there. So I don't know the history of that. I think it may have been because they were establishing the Bret Harte,
Mark Twain
Bret Harte Trail, and that's the kind of name the town after them. But that'd be something to look into. Gail Russell.
The Alamo was lackluster. It's just the weirdest thing. It's where it's located. The surrounding area just doesn't fit where you're visiting. Former yacht located toward Jenny Lind by Valley Springs.
See you, Ralph. Let's see, Balboa Park.
Oh yeah, Balboa. Have you? I don't think you've ever been to Balboa, have you?
No, but there's a lot of history there.
Yeah, I know. It's a fun place to go. Bye, Ralph. Have a good day.
Okay, so you do pay a fee to get in that.
What's up, my dudes? What's up, my goob?
Best thing about Alamo is the gorgeous oak tree in the backyard.
Think about Alamo.
I've been to Disney's home in Marceline, but again, that was before I did the YouTube channel. I wasted so much. I could have done all these videos.
No, not on lockdown here in Victoria. Good. Glad you guys have some freedoms again. Live event. I enjoy your stuff. Bowers Cave is strange.
Yeah, I've been to it. So you guys do a phenomenal job with your content. I know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we hear from you, Melinda and Gordon, quite a bit. I know you miss our part of the country, but there's times when we
Bye, GR Patriot.
Really admiring your
Thanks
part
for
of the
stopping
country.
by.
We would like to get out of California eventually. And the weather is great, but there's so much wrong with California. It's getting really crowded. Taxes are high.
Crime is off the chain in terms of
it's crazy.
There's no accountability anymore for anything. But let's not land on that topic. Let's not land on that topic.
Okay.
Now the state fair is called Cal Expo. The old fair was on Stockton.
Moved to New Hampshire.
Boulevard.
She can't handle the cold.
I can't handle cold.
And so even going to the Midwest would kind of present a problem. So anybody here live in Tennessee? Because I'm curious if you have snow on the ground in Tennessee, or if it's like where my son moved. He just moved to Kansas City, and there was snow on the ground, but like the day or two after he moved in. So we're talking January. Desiree,
check out my YouTube. I posted a short video of baby bears. That's as much as the bear video you'll get. I'll post again to say so you can see what my channel is. I just posted a comment, just say hi, it's Sarah, so you can see my channel. On my channel, I have little short snippets of different, like behind the scenes of where we are at history hunting, but I haven't really posted anything in a long time. But there's skydiving video, hang gliding, the bears. What else is on there? There's a few other things. Tetons, when he was going out to find, what did I say? For a hole in the ground. For a hole in the ground. Just the cows from that one cemetery.
So I've seen the comments about Tennessee. I do know that I went there in '75 to visit my great uncle, and I remember it being so humid and hot. Took a shower, went outside, and just had to do this because it was like sticking to your body.
That was Florida in July. Oh my gosh. You don't need lotion in Florida because your skin is always so damp from the weather. It's crazy. Except for the 9
Somebody's
degree.
mentioning the Earp brothers. I guess we got it mixed up that Morgan is buried in Colton, not Virgil. So Virgil is buried up in Oregon. We've got another brother that's lesser known. I think his name was Jasper. He's up in Sacramento. Wyatt's he's over in Colton, Coloma in the Bay Area. And then, what was I going with that? I had visited the location where Wyatt Earp died. The house isn't there anymore, but I went into the neighborhood. That's in Los Angeles, to the mortuary where he was. They said the funeral was there, but I'm seeing conflicting information now. But they processed his body there off of Washington Boulevard in Los Angeles. So I'm going to be doing it. We're going to be releasing the video on that. It just has to be edited.
Yes, wild horses out of Nevada, we've heard. Thank you, Toby. Again.
He really wants us to go to Balboa Park.
Well, maybe on this trip down.
There's so many things. So my trip to Disneyland ended up being like, you had to show 4 stops that I got out of that whole trip. So. Earn it 9% sales tax is good. I'm at 9.
Take note. There's a wildlife safari in Winston, Oregon. Add it to the list.
So?
Add it to the list.
It's not like we're going to get to Oregon anytime soon.
It's closer than a lot of places.
Yeah, Hollywood Graham, when I was down there, I noticed there were a lot of mortuaries as I was going between Wyatt Earp's house and the mortuary. It's where the 10 and the 110 freeways come together. And I was noticing, but then I also noticed that the Angeles Rosedale cemetery is right there, and it's a very historic cemetery. In fact, Jessie Fremont, the wife of John Fremont, is buried there. Hattie McDaniel's also buried there, but I didn't get to stop there.
Michelle Kingy is asking about lighthouses. There are interesting lighthouses in our area. There's actually one up on the headlands in San Francisco, but every time we go, it's closed. And then we do show the inside of a lighthouse that we visited down in San Diego. I don't know if you saw that episode. Have we ever been? Oh, we went to that other lighthouse, but we didn't film then.
Nancy B. Yes, Randsburg is a place I would like to go to. It's a little off at 395. Vidal is also a place that I would like to go to. I know a lot of YouTubers have gone out there. It's would be on, I guess, the way to Arizona for us. And I know that Wyatt Earp also lived in San Diego. So, yeah, a lot of history there. I had no idea when I started researching, that Wyatt Earp had been all over California. I really had no idea, because a lot of people just kind of see him
as Linda Casey.
Tombstone.
Welcome.
And then I think he was a constable back in
Hi, Michelle.
Lamar, Missouri, I believe.
Oahu Punch Bowl Cemetery.
You have a cabin on Flathead Lake in Big Fort, Montana. That sounds really
that sounds beautiful.
Idyllic.
Okay.
Oahu Punch Bowl Cemetery.
We got Portugal in the house. Hi, Marco.
Portuguese.
Never thought the mountains were pretty, just cold. I appreciate the desert much more.
Linda Casey's from the Netherlands. Hi.
The desert landscape is a little too barren, I think, for me. I like more.
I could live over there, but
I could live anywhere. But I want to?
We went to the Carson City area out in the country there. She cannot handle the desert.
Ham. Kitty wants.
So what's it like in Portugal, Marco? Never been there.
Space Museum in.
Yeah, Sean, you stole our spruce goose that was down.
Oh yeah, it
Long
used to be
Beach.
in Long Beach. Yeah, now it's just the what's the other thing that's there? The
Judith. Well, since my son moved to Kansas City, I've been thinking about all the places I could go to, and been
Thank you, Andy.
looking at all the famous people who are buried there.
Is that a little avocado or is it a pear?
It looks like something fruity.
It looks like either a pear or an avocado. Yeah, great weather, wonderful food. Yes, I bet.
So if you have...
I'm getting hungry, actually.
Really? Wild Bill Hickok's homestead is part of Kansas City, Missouri.
Uh-oh. Look what you did.
I know that Jesse James is from Kearney, which is north of there.
Austria. Hi, Michelle.
Yes, Douglas. Queen Mary and Spruce Goose used to be in Long Beach, and Oregon took it away. I just think that was so wrong because...
Yes, it was the Queen Mary. No, the Queen Mary is still there.
The only place that Spruce Goose flew was in that harbor.
And we couldn't go the last time we were there. We have pictures of it, but it was closed because of COVID.
Hey, Rivet from Merritt Island,
Thanks,
Florida.
Dave White. We appreciate your support.
Found your channel and subscribed not long ago. Dave White, what was the video?
Island,
what was the video that actually put you on your TV screen or computer screen?
That's what I would like to know.
Curious how,
what was your very first video that you when you ran into History Hunters online? What was the video that you saw? What was the Queen is sinking? Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
But they did some work on it. I don't think it was sinking. How come you can't video inside the Alamo? I don't know that to be the case.
Maybe they don't.
Is that the case?
Oh, I don't know, because we never went in. Well, when we were there.
Pollardville.
You should check out that episode on Pollardville.
No, that's how he found us.
Oh, Pollardville is how he found us. Okay.
You must be somebody who went to Pollardville.
Crab feed tonight.
Because we always passed by it. I never went as a kid. But I was intrigued to see that giant chicken sitting on top of that.
Did you get upset about how I behaved in the Bodie video, Beverly?
Why would you do?
Well, people got upset. That's why I don't take women on trips with me and leave them at home. And
it was you.
Oh, not Bodie. That was
Aurora.
Sorry, I mixed them up. No.
So there's the last remaining wall in Aurora. It's a cement wall.
Back to the Future episode.
It's about 20 feet high, and it's really falling apart. It's chipping, it's flaking. And so she's standing there, and she flakes just a little bit off the face of it. And man, you would have thought she took a jackhammer to it, the way people were carrying on about it.
Yeah. Battle of the Bands.
See, Steve.
Follow me in the filming Michael did for his show of Highway to Heaven.
Okay.
All right. So it just runs I wonder why.
Thanks, Dan Boy.
It all has to do with each of your individual algorithms.
Right. Well, and if you do a search for it, they may have done a search for it.
Oh, that.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Was there Emmett discovered us from the Knott's Berry Farm, older Virginia City.
Jenny's Journey. Is that your picture that you have on there?
Yeah, she comments quite a bit.
You look like you're about 18 in that picture, but I know it probably not.
Outlaw Bill Dalton's Unmarked Grave.
Okay.
Oh, that one was fun.
How did our videos keep you sane during the quarantine? Because, and I'm glad to see you're over COVID, but we didn't stop going anywhere.
Good night, Linda. Sleep well.
It's like, hey, we're Americans. We can go anywhere. So most of the places that we went was outside.
Yeah, we're not.
Who's here?
I think John's home from work.
Oh.
Hey, John.
What?
We're on live History Hunter.
Pollardville.
Say hi.
Okay.
Should I talk about those trips?
Yes, Kearney. Yes. Bennett says Truman House. Yep. Walter Cronkite. Guy. I like to do. Ed Asner was just buried there. Yeah.
Nice town. Jack Rambo. That's how Michelle Kingy.
You know, it's funny. Nobody did a video. I was the first on Jack Rambo, and then visiting grave sites with Steve went after that, and he did a video. He actually mentioned me, so it's pretty cool when you get mentioned.
Sarah drinking some Jack and Coke. That never happened. What? I think one of the videos I drank a Hurricane, but never Jack and Coke. Was there Jack and Coke? There was not Jack and Coke.
What are we talking about?
Monkey George said Sarah drinking some Jack and Coke, and I don't.
Jack Daniels.
I don't think we did. We ever have Jack Daniels in the house? No. I think the only video of me drinking anything alcohol related was the Hurricane. And what were we doing? I can't even remember what the video was. I think I was cooking and having a beer. Hello, hot stuff. Wait, what did you do? Why did you do?
Inappropriate comment.
It wasn't though.
Shit. What's the history of John?
John who? Ever make a video about monkey needs a video? Hold for review. What? I don't understand. Thank you, Nanabot.
I have never considered doing a video on each corner of California. Man, that would require a lot of travel.
If you haven't done it.
Oh, John who walked in.
Oh, John who walked in. John is my oldest son.
What's the history of it?
What's his history? I don't know. What do you want to know? Like, do you want to like the highlights? Well, here's a piece of history with John. How old? I'm trying to think of how old he was. He was riding his bike down the road. Was it Oakdale Road? It was up Oakdale Road here in Modesto, and was a truck turned right in front of him into a driveway and cut off his path, and he was riding a fixed gear bike. So he flew over his bike and into the path and under the tire of the Ford F-250 truck and snapped his pelvis in two. There's some history from John, but that's been quite a few years now. He's completely fine and completely fine. Yeah, no lasting effects, and that's some John history.
Thanks, James. You think we have the best video production? Best videos production-wise. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. We're glad to have you along.
Coalinga. You know, all these towns have histories to them, and I'm not aware of like anything that stands out about Coalinga other than the fact that they have a lot of earthquakes down there. Jenny's journey. I was almost 40 in that picture.
Thank you, James Chambers.
Fan. Yeah, I know, Jenny. You comment quite a bit. I guess
First video, Blueberry Hill.
That's your name.
What's Blueberry Hill? What video was Blueberry
Hill? Blueberry Hill Cafe, Livingston. You need to watch my videos.
Was I in it?
No.
No, well, there you go.
She will not watch my videos unless she's in it.
That's not even true. He plays them, and that's usually where I see them. Let me see the Amtrak. Thanks for great content. Your production are second to none. Thank you, Steve.
Gotta go,
thank
Shane.
God he's
See you
okay.
later.
That was pretty bad. Best to John. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Judith.
You know, it's so funny because when I first started doing this, I
Okay.
had no idea
Thank you, Shane.
how to edit any videos. So guess where I went to learn how to edit videos? I went to YouTube. There were
Coachella Valley
lot of
and
tutorials on
Maquinta?
there. It's been done to death, but have you been to San Juan Capistrano? No.
Has it been done to death? No. We've been in the area, but we haven't. And I've been to it, but a long time ago. When I lived in Southern California, I took an Amtrak train down to it, but nothing. We haven't been to it as a history hunting episode.
What is Kitty's name?
Airport and jacuzzi crash. That was their first. What is what?
What is Kitty? The cat's name.
This is Hamilton. Say hi, Ham. Hamilton. That's Hamilton. He got his name. I don't know if anybody is going to know this. One of the cartoons from when my kids were young was Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. And one of the characters on Maggie and the Ferocious Beast was a pig named Hamilton. And the Ferocious Beast would always say, hurry, 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 hurry up, Hamilton. And so that little song has always stuck with me. So then when I got Hamilton, that's what I already had it in my head. His name was going to be Hamilton. And yeah, so it stuck. And he's a big pig too. So he's always crying for food, wants to eat. He's got to weigh about 20 pounds. He's a big guy. What does it say? I heard you say, Sarah, you are in Modesto. Is that where you are both from? No, we are not. Well, Jeff was born and raised around here.
I was not born around here.
Well, okay. Not born here. He was born in Japan, but his family and his life all has been in this general area for your entire life.
Right.
Mine, I am kind of I don't have a home.
You have a home?
Well, I was born in Minnesota and I left Minnesota just shy of 8 years old. From Minnesota, I landed in Southern California and spent a lot of years in La Habra, Orange County. And then from there, made it up to Escalon, and then back down to Southern California, and then back up into Modesto, and then Willows, and then now I'm just back in Modesto. So I've kind of moved a lot. Yeah. Thank you, Joey. Joey in Georgia. Donner Party videos. Yeah. Those are some pretty interesting videos. And La Habra, yay. Are you from there, Bob?
James Dean Crash. Haven't
Carice.
been there yet, but we did one on where he was pulled over.
Carice, did you watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? Used to live in California, went to Bodie. Caught up my attention. It was the first one I saw. Cool. Take a quick peek at your Facebook message. 80s movies are the best. Thanks for visiting with us, Connie Phillips.
Thanks, Doug. I mean, we could probably take over for now if you have to go. Get my little clicker here, so if anything inappropriate comes up, I'll just take you out. Not sure about Rancho Cordova, the history of rockets and men in space. I'm not aware of any.
I love hearing from you. I actually know people from San Diego, not Modesto, though, just out there. Cost of living. Yeah, cost of living gets everybody, May. It's crazy expensive.
So where do you live, May, if we might ask?
Nearby. Spent my teens up there. Long Beach, yeah. I'm familiar with Long Beach. Sister lived in Long Beach for a little while. You can get your...
Carol Lombard plane crash. I have thought about that. It requires a lot of hiking.
Go ahead, Luke.
Go ahead and look.
Oh, they were neat to
Yeah.
see. Okay, I did see it.
So the Carol Lombard crash site, the wreckage is still up there on the mountain, but I understand that it's quite a hike to get up there. Up for it?
I need to get up for it.
I caught heck. I caught heck for that comment that I made at
We have
Iverson
done
Ranch
Magoob.
when I suggested that she couldn't get up that.
We hiked Half Dome. There's a video on it. Check it out.
But you know that when you're trying to go up that rock, and I said you're not cut out for
No,
it.
I didn't try to go up it. I just said I'd like to climb up it, and
But
you
then-
said I wasn't fit
Well,
for it.
what I was trying to say in that video was
Just don't.
there's no way
No.
that I could have gone up. There was like, unless you're like, who's that guy?
Alex Honnold.
Alex Honnold, who can climb up Half Dome without, just bare hands, no ropes. Yeah, it's not something I want to do. Let's see.
Redondo Beach.
We have done like several videos on history in Yosemite.
Empire Mine in Grass Valley.
Hello, Kathy, and where? Linwood,
Thanks,
Washington?
Rod.
Is it raining up there? Can you send us some rain?
Old Hollywood. Oh, the cemeteries that we have visited in LA, they get upset sometimes about filming.
Empire Mine?
Anything about
Grass?
Earl Flynn? Maybe the yacht
Sorry.
Zaco?
Okay.
I'm in the middle of United States and Oklahoma, but I'm not from here. Eastern part of America. Virginia, but moved here.
Bengals.
Oh, Bengals? 70s and sunny in San Andreas today. Oh, yeah. It's sunny and 70-something here, too, I think.
Okay.
76, the last that my phone.
Rod, are you in Detroit? Thanks for loving us. Let's see.
Roanoke.
Let's see. Wait.
The plane crash in Danville.
It's 70 and sunny in San Andreas.
76 degrees here.
We go up there quite a bit. Now, I don't think it's any secret that our favorite pizza parlor is probably Angel's Camp, Mike's Pizza. It seems like we've been up there quite a bit lately.
Yeah, we've had some fans run into us there.
And then we were Murphy's, like months later, and the same couple bumped into us for breakfast, bought us breakfast.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's pretty amazing.
Kathy and Jay.
Yeah, she has a little flower shop up there in Murphy's if you want to buy some flowers from Murphy's.
And a bird. Live
Feed
bird.
is looping and your voices are not syncing. Wonder what's going on with that.
I don't know. It could be we're on my computer and it's connected via Wi-Fi, so there could be some sort of connection delay or something. I don't know.
Okay, so it looks like hello, old lug nuts from Central Massachusetts. I bet it's cold there.
30 here in Kentucky. No, thank you, Kenny. You can have it. Anna Lee Finch, 55 degrees. Okay, 55, I can deal with it, but we love football and baseball.
We have to try the Pizza Plus in Riverbend. How does that differ from the Pizza Plus in Riverbank or the Pizza Plus in...
Well, the Pizza Plus in Riverbank differs from the Pizza Plus in Waterford,
Jamestown.
so it might...
We go to Pizza Pluses. They're pretty good. Okay, we're
Pizza
good.
My Heart in Santa
We're
Cruz.
good. It's just our connection. Okay.
Okay.
Pizza My Heart and Santa Cruz. Yeah.
90 in Long Beach.
That's one of our favorite places that we go to.
Huh?
Not Santa Cruz, Monterey. It's probably the same. That pizza place in Monterey?
That's not Pizza My Heart.
It's not?
No.
What's it called?
It's not that.
Giovanni's.
Gee. Yeah. How do you mix those two up? How do you mix those?
Yeah, Randy.
Giovanni's in Monterey.
Randy, we're in California.
Awesome
and
pizza.
It's not,
Awesome.
You must be in Southern California.
Okay, now I'm getting hungry. What are we having for dinner?
It's 76.
What are y'all having for dinner so we can get some dinner ideas? You come back to Calaveras County, you should try Brugger's. Awesome burger place. Oh, he's the burger fanatic. He had a burger for breakfast this morning.
That's okay.
That's okay. Are you embarrassed?
So my History Hunters, History Hunters site on Facebook, can we send pictures to you on there? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. 17
degrees in Detroit. Oh.
Detroit.
Cuddle up, Rod, because that's too cold.
So is Detroit really as bad as, is like Stockton, California, kind of like high crime? And Detroit wasn't, after the auto manufacturers kind of
Pfizer to for president.
Pulled out of there. Didn't that whole town just go to hell in a handbasket?
Maris in Long Beach. Waterloo Club in Stockton. Thank you, Richard Gorski. Sorry. I tried the other Pizza Plus in other areas and none compared to the one in Ripon. We'll have to try it if we're on the way through.
Yeah, so Rod, that's terrible. I really hate seeing the videos I see about the inner cities, like Detroit, Chicago, just how everything has become. I don't know. We have our own bad places here in California. It seems like when you go to LA, there's places you just do not want to be. And there's also Stockton. Stockton's got a lot of murder that happens up there, and unfortunately, that's what the town's known for. Even
Hi, Robert Sparrow.
There's some really beautiful neighborhoods in Stockton, mostly the newer ones, but it's sad that this stuff goes on. 9 degrees in Birmingham, England. Oh my gosh.
No, thank you.
Wow.
No, thank you. 46 LeGrand.
Yep, Fresno, you're about
Thanks, Johnny
3 degrees colder than we are. Warmer, sorry. Hey, the boss is here. Who's the boss? The boss is here. Lots of fans in Stockton, trust me. How do you know that, Josh? Just curious.
Wild Bill's first gun fight was in our town, Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Your town, not ours. Any cool experiences around Roswell? Going there soon.
Oh.
Was your mom born there?
No.
Where was she? She lived there.
She lived in Roswell, and I went to visit her in Roswell, and we did some of the alien museum things, but it was just kind of corny, touristy trap kind of things. No interesting experience to speak of. San Andreas.
Diane, you're farther north of
Pickle
us.
Patch.
You're 46 degrees in La Grande, Oregon. Now, don't know where that is, but is that out in the desert?
Jolly Cone in Bridgeport.
There's not a lot in Bridgeport.
76 in Berkeley.
Remember we stayed there?
That town was difficult.
There's no grocery stores in Bridgeport, really.
That town was difficult.
There's only one gas station, it's the Shell station. And
oh my gosh, and we got snacks from there. Broke the bank. Broke the bank in Bridgeport.
They told us, so in Bridgeport, to go grocery shopping, you have to go all the way up to Carson City, which is, I don't know, like 80, 90 miles away. Or go to Mammoth, which is probably just as far. Happy Camp. I'm not.
35.
Hi, Leo from Rotunda, West Florida. Dublin. Stuart.
Hi, Dana and Marty.
Stuart, are you in Dublin, Ireland, or Dublin, California?
Dublin, Ireland.
Huh? How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
So we'll wait for Stuart to tell us where he's from.
All right, Stuart. Are you from Ireland? Oh, sometimes I wish they could somehow talk back to us and like have a conversation where we hear voices and stuff, because that would be so cool to hear their different accent. Hi, Lee from England. Well, see, we made it so you can only comment once every minute. So
okay.
So you gotta wait. You gotta wait a minute for him to come back around.
How old of an event person do you like to do?
Or Dublin, Georgia.
How old
Bear
of
paws.
how old of an event?
How much is gas?
Typically,
It's an arm and a leg.
I don't have any specific.
440-ish per gallon here.
4:30. Waiting for In-N-Out to come to Springfield, Missouri. Not that good. It's just my opinion.
They're good, but I don't know.
You can't find our Facebook page. Why not? It's
What would you consider too recent to cover? Well, I don't think anything is super recent because he is considered.
Hold on.
You can't tip it.
It's History Hunters on YouTube.
Yeah, History Hunters on YouTube.
History Hunters on YouTube. I think
81 in Lompoc, no AC. Oh, then you just go spend time outside. We'll be waiting a while.
Right.
Who's at David Elston?
Let's see.
Who are you talking? I'm waiting for In-N-O.
So what is your professional background?
What professional background? Are we professional?
I don't know. We're paid. I guess we're
Well, I have nothing to do with any part of the production. I'm the semi-oblivious sidekick. That's all I'm ever going to be.
No, she's saying.
But
what do we do?
His profession, he didn't go to school to do YouTube videos, or that he just kind of a hobby that he researched and took off and learned how to do and made it happen.
I don't know. That's what he's asking though.
But you can go from there into our professions, and his profession lends to this type of video. Yes, he's a newspaper man,
yeah.
Johnny Doe.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Doe.
So I know the most. So Leah, you ask, or you go by Leah or Leah?
Wait, did we ever get an answer?
What's the most recent that I would cover? I don't know, but I'm doing the Ellie Nessler story. It's coming out tomorrow, and that was in '93.
Mundy agrees. In-N-Out's not spectacular.
Do you remember the story about Ellie Nessler, where she shot her son's accused molester in the Jamestown courtroom, and after that, everything changed. You used to be able to go in the courthouse, just walk in there, but right after that, they started putting everybody through metal detectors because of what she did. Her sister actually had this gun in her purse. And she was so worked up about the trial and having her son testify, she was getting ill. The boy was getting ill. So she asked her sister, "Are you having any Tums in your purse?" She looked in there and there was a gun. She took care of him.
Not with Modesto B. Josh is calling you out right now. Do you want to answer that?
Yes, Josh.
It's something similar to what?
Something to be of.
That was the child molesting one. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think journalism is a lot different these days.
Yes, Richard had asked something earlier.
Yes, Richard, we can see that. What?
But you'd asked something.
Oh.
Looking for what you said. Oh.
Sorry.
Never do this, hang out online, but I have to tell you, I've watched all your videos some more than once. I stumbled on you by accident and have hung around ever since.
Thank you, Richard. We appreciate all of your support. We can see this. We have comments set to where you can only comment every 60 seconds to slow the chat, because it can scroll so fast that we miss a lot. And even with it set at 60 seconds, if we get a flood of comments, they're kind of hard to follow. Speed freak killings. What is that?
I've heard about that up in Linden. Something I'm going to look into. And one of the guys.
Oh, we just went through Linden. Right, Linden.
Yeah.
I have some stories about Linden that I'm not going to share on live.
Linden?
Isn't it Linden?
What'd you do there?
Not me. Not me.
Me?
What's Sarah's background? Mine is...
It's behind here.
my professional background is just business. I work in the business office in a local school district. Just recently changed school district.
Hey, Brent.
Be sure to subscribe. Thank you. Private pilot.
Was I there when Lee Roddy ran the Courier? Oh my gosh, how old do you think I am? No, he was in the 70s. And actually,
how old do you think I am?
Well, Lee was in the 70s. Lee Roddy.
Besides California history and the old
Lee
stuff.
Roddy's passed away, but I did have a chance to talk to him one time.
Mundy wants to know what other periods or what historic periods you're passionate about besides California history. Oh, he knows all of it. A lot of it.
Well, Hollywood history, I guess.
Hi, Philip Murphy.
Anything dealing with American history. But being out in West, out in California, we have a lot of shows that are going to be related to the gold rush and people coming out to California in the 1840s and 50s. So, I mean, this is basically as old as California gets, other than the Spanish missions, that throughout California. But our history doesn't go back as far as the East Coast, of course. But
thank you, Private Pilot.
We'll get there. Let's see. Since we've talked.
Wait, Bob wants to know what we feed Hamilton. Oh my gosh. So whatever's going on with certain supply chains, Hamilton will eat nearly anything, but he's had a clogged urinary tract once, and so he's on an all wet food diet to keep that from happening again. And so, and Dizzy will only eat, Friskies? Something. Why don't you put your phone on it? We'll only eat Friskies. So Friskies wet food. It's not the best in terms of quality, but I've tried to get more quality food for them, and they don't like it. They snub their nose up at it. So yeah, he's fat and happy, and he bugs us every morning and every night because he gets half a can in the morning and half a can at night. And when it's time, and I'm surprised he's not up and bugging right now because he's still right here in the chair, making sure he's close.
Hello, Philip.
Rang the big bell. Oh yeah, that was the I wanted to do it again. Fort Ross, yeah. Kenny Davis brings up the ringing the bell.
Hello, Hans from British Columbia. Never been up there. So what's Deb asking? Are you watching 1883? Oh, no.
Cuthbertson.
No, what is that on? 1883. I'm not even sure what format.
College, Pennsylvania.
Who is on the chair?
Who? That's Hamilton.
Oh.
Hamilton's on the chair. Carol Ann. Oh, hey, Carol Ann. I know I've seen you in here on our comments sections before.
What's Paramount Plus? Okay, so we don't have that. So, yeah.
1883 is on Paramount Plus. Oh, maybe is it only on that one? We can check
I think so.
We can check the other ones too. Gold Dust and Gunsmoke.
Okay.
He's taking pictures of our monitor to get all of your guys' suggestions. Even at a local Fort Myers, Florida restaurant. This year, Hunter, holy moly, for 4 people? Yeah, Hope it tasted wonderful, Greg, because that, yeah, break the bank. I grow wheatgrass for my 2 cow cats. Tuxedo cat.
So Ron Taylor, you talk about John Soundtag,
They eat wheatgrass?
Christopher Evans. I have some ideas for that.
You grow it so like they chew it like these. My cats go out in the backyard and just eat the grass in the back. How about you do a video of true California outlaws, John Sontag and Chris Evans?
I was talking about that.
Sorry.
So I know where I think I know where their hideout was, and I know exactly where they were, the stone corral where they were apprehended, and it may be on private property, but it's way down in Visalia. Haven't made it down there. Leah Gay wants to know how long it takes to edit and prepare a segment after I've visited. It's crazy amount of time, hours. Sarah can tell you how many hours I spend up in that office just doing videos. It takes all kinds of, it takes all week to do a 15-minute video. It
takes all week, but all week, and it's multiple hours a night in the evenings after work. Do you ever go in there in the morning? I don't think, do you? You go in there in the morning sometimes?
Yeah.
Could take, what kind of microphone? He's in the works of getting a new microphone, Carol.
I've just got a lapel mic, and I've got a Ceremonic wireless mic, but it's going to be replaced by a better one because I found out her remote doesn't work. We tried it out the other day, and for some reason the battery's shot or something.
Private. I remember Shaky's Pizza, Private Pilot. There used to be one here in Modesto too, but it's been closed down a long time ago. I wouldn't even know where to begin to try to find one. Supply chain cat.
Thank you, Wayne, for saying we do a great job.
Like and catnip.
We're not coming to Rochester, Minnesota anytime soon. I don't even know how we do that. But Keith, you asked how do we plan our trips. Just if we're going someplace that I know of, then I'll try to hit several places along the way.
Yeah, like we'll be going down to SoCal again here to visit Aiden. And so while the intention is to visit Aiden, but we find things to history hunt while we're there, since we'll, it's someplace where we're going to be far from home. We can, 2 birds, 1 stone. Thanks, Age Ranger.
Big Pine Cemetery.
Did you do a show on Murphy's? It's in the works. You haven't released that one yet.
No.
Inside
we're not doing Murphy's yet.
Oh, sorry.
Jackson.
It was Jackson. We were near Murphy's. Sorry, but Murphy's is going to be coming soon, but it's going to happen when the weather's warmer.
Hi, Ace Ranger. Thanks for the thumbs up. Have you guys heard of George?
I've been to the Hershey factory in Oakdale. That is no longer there. They moved it to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Baker, lots of stuff there. Yeah. In Monterey, I thoroughly enjoyed you in Monterey County. However, I wish you would have hit areas like Salinas Valley, Carmel, and Big Sur. Yeah. What is it when we did? What's his name? Wasn't it Steinbeck? We did some stuff on Steinbeck when we were out that way. And I've been listening to his, I read East of Eden, but then I went on my, what is that?
Oh, see,
and got the books on tape that we were listening to.
She will do Steinbeck films, but she will not watch Shane.
Oh. Get over it.
Hey, Doug Stevenson, Xbox One. Hi.
Hi, Doug. I used to play Xbox.
Any chance?
Then I got old and uncoordinated and can't do it anymore.
Any chance I would interview locals like Huell Hauser? Well, Huell would just walk into any place. hey, what do you think of this? And stick in their face and not even let them know what's coming.
Well, that's what he does to me, and then I'm like, huh?
So I've done that to people. I've said, do you mind if I put you on camera? And
some people mind.
So when I did it surreptitiously, but when I was down there at the neighborhood where Wyatt Earp died, this gentleman comes out of the house, one of the houses, and I was asking him some questions. So I was holding my GoPro and I just kind of like held it on him a little bit. He never said, hey, don't do that to me. So sometimes you just have to do it and then ask permission later, right?
Or blue buffalo. Beyond cat food in graveyard blue buffalo. Yeah, I think I may have tried the blue buffalo one, and they both snubbed their nose up at it.
See you later, James. Thanks for chiming in here or dropping in. It says, have a good night. Are you like in another part of the country? Is it getting dark where you are? San Francisco earthquake. You know, one of the things I was thinking about doing is when I go over there to find those cabins, they built these little tiny wooden cabins because everybody was homeless after the earthquake. And there's some of the houses are still around. Most of them have been destroyed, obviously, but some of them have been remodeled and these quaint little, they were just meant to be temporary shelters, but there's a couple of addresses I want to check out too on that. Let's see. Traver. Yeah, Traver. Gosh, I just went through there the other day.
Oh, yeah. I am so scared of earthquakes. And what was it? What month was it? It wasn't very long ago. Well, it probably was long, maybe 6 months or more, where we felt the earthquake here in Modesto where you don't usually feel earthquakes. And I was panicking because in my head, I'm thinking,
thanks, Randy.
If we can feel an earthquake that strong here, where is this earthquake and what is happening wherever it's originating? That was horrifying. I don't like it. No, thank you. Oh, did you feel that earthquake, Pamela? Oh, see, when we ask questions of new things, we have to wait a minute before we can. I think next time we'll do that different. BA in journalism in spring seems like a tough gig. Yeah.
Carol Ann, Carol, we won't be coming to do your dishes tonight.
You need to do dishes unless you come and do
them. It's 7:30 where you are, so you must be back somewhere in the Midwest.
7:30, the East Coast. Midwest is 2 hours, isn't it?
So the movie Grapes of Wrath was filmed in Salsa. Well, maybe there, but a lot of it was filmed out in California. That's because I know that we went to that one spot where they looked out. We got to California. It was actually supposed to be Arizona, but it was there in Chatsworth.
Hi, Jerry. It was impromptu. We got bored and said, hey, let's go live.
Normally we would like to announce this, but you know, what happened was I said, hey, you want to do some live?
Yeah, I grew up in my younger years in Southern California, and the ground moved a lot there, and there would be times where I would be, you know, getting ready or just, you know, sitting around, and then you kind of side eye and go, was that just an earthquake? And then you turn on the radio or the news or something just to figure out, you know, what happened.
Hi, Jerry Sullivan. I see you comment a lot, and I don't know.
Wait, we were somewhere with the birds. That when we went to Bodega Bay, right?
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything on it though.
So it says that our cameras are really pale. So maybe what I should do is close my blind again.
Oh, the biggest earthquake I was in was the Northbridge earthquake in Southern California, where the freeways collapsed, and that was horrifying.
Just moved to Copperopolis and the earthquake. So you must have watched my copper videos. Okay, I was going to say something earlier. Yeah, I was going to tell you that one way that you all can help us with to promote our videos YouTube uses algorithms, and when they see that videos are being commented on, or they see that people click on them, it kind of alerts YouTube to recommend it to others, because obviously what they want to do is have my video watched, because then they sell the advertising that goes into those. So they really push the videos that are being watched, and you can always tell by watching, even if you watched for a minute or two and then watch it later, maybe get two views out of it. But then if you comment, they like to see that the interaction's going on, and then they'll promote the video more. So if you start watching us, it's like if you log into your YouTube on TV and then recommendations, our video might be like one of the first ones that pops up. So it always helps, when you do that. So we always appreciate when people do that. Bayshore Hospital.
Yeah, let's see. Helton 3. It's kind of hard to read. Is that the name? Helton 3 is talking about from Oxnard and felt the Northridge quake.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma was working in the
Wasn't that
PG&E's 31st floor. Yeah. I was in another big one before that. It was like an October one. Or was Northridge the October one? I think it was when I was younger, though. Well, it was, definitely. I've been in a few large quakes in Southern California that, no thank you. Jerry Fountain binged watched all 164 of our videos.
That makes me nervous.
Holy moly. Good on you, Jerry. Thanks.
You know what they say
Thanks for the support.
You know what they say, the saying is familiarity breeds contempt. Don't watch us too much. No, I shouldn't say that.
It's too late now. He's already watched them all.
To binge watch.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yes.
Is the appropriate response. Oh.
Earthquakes aren't bad if your house isn't falling in on you, or freeway.
There is nowhere to go in an earthquake. So.
Well, but they're not hurting you.
They can.
Well, they can, but
the ground can open up.
Yeah.
Stuff can.
Well, where we are, it's relatively safe. But
87.
if you're in San Francisco, good night.
87. Yeah, Scott Stewart. That I must have felt that one, because I'm trying to do the math now of when I moved to La Habra. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the one that I was referring to, because I was younger.
Well, you were talking about that being bad, but San Francisco, like Sean had mentioned, I felt
89.
I felt 87. The Loma Prieta quake in '89, and I was about 90 miles from there, and the streets were rippling. I could actually see the streets rippling.
No earthquakes, but there's gators and what are the boa constrictors and.
All of the YouTube channels on here, my favorite, Jerry. Thank you. My nephew also has a YouTube channel for semi-truck drivers.
Near there that split and fell on the Indian village during earthquake. It's called Bad Medicine. Well, that's interesting. Cowboy USA. Maybe we should do a history hunter on that. Here are my friends. My nephew also has a YouTube channel on your semi-truck driver. It's for semi-truck drivers. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hi, Debbie Quinn. Love your channel. Caesar. Hi, Caesar. Matut.
Hey, Walk with History. I gave you a plug earlier. I don't know if you were around, but like the channel. Let's see. Sinkholes. Yes, sinkhole in Florida. I've often wondered what that would be like to have your house just completely get sucked into the ground.
Well, I worry about, after there's been, heavy rains and we do any type of mountain traveling, I worry about the roads collapsing.
See a Ramadula ding dong?
Oh. Ramalama ding dong?
Oh, yeah. That's what I think of as your name.
Sinkhole. Yeah, sinkhole.
Susan
Paso
Woodward.
Robles, 2 deaths, downtown destruction.
Susan Woodward is a classmate of mine. Same
Bye,
graduated
Ramadula.
class of 79, Oakdale
Anacondas.
High School.
Iguanas and skeeters. Oh, well, I'm used to Minnesota mosquitoes. You know, mosquito, it's the joke that it's the state bird. And mosquitoes love me, and no, I don't like mosquitoes.
Hi, Jay Morris.
Thanks for the videos. Like to focus on Central. Thank you, Equise.
Let's see, Mark Draskovics. Is that how you say your name? You're from
Just finishing my
Vermont.
work day and saw you were on here. Thanks for keeping up on History
Been there.
Hunters. Thank you, Susan.
Oatman, Arizona. Sarah, sing the donkeys.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to make my way down the hall.
Joe.
Sarah to go. Yes, I want to go see the donkeys. Are those the donkeys that were in the road?
That's Oatman, not Oakman, right?
Poison. I'll take all the poison critters, stabbing cacti. No.
Poison oak.
Dust
no.
storms, monsoons,
I had-
flash floods over quakes and tornadoes any day.
I had poison oak one time, and it was horrendously painful.
Oh, good.
And it was miserable. The itching.
Ooh.
Oh.
Helton had a quake yesterday evening. No, thank you. Hi, Jay Morris.
Yes, it is Oatman.
Hi, Mark. Oh, you already said, so I'm barely making it to all the ones that have made it up. Me and my slow reading. Wish my mom in Oklahoma there was a tornado in the house to the right gone. Yeah, I've been in Minnesota. I've had the tornado warnings where you have to go down in the basement and hang out in the basement until it all clears up. But I've never been in a tornado where there was immediate destruction anywhere close.
Well, they scare me.
Yeah, that's another scary thing. But with tornadoes, you have a warning. You have an ability to do something to help yourself get away from it. When the earth shakes, there's nowhere you can go. There's nothing you can do. You just you have no choice but to ride it out. I mean, you can go under a heavy table or in the door jambs or whatever, but that's no comfort.
David Ringwald, the ghost towns that they're talking about that has the donkeys, I think it's Oatman, Arizona.
Oatman
But
donkeys.
I'm sure they're everywhere.
Are they mean? Are they crap? Donkeys are super smart, but they're also feisty.
Walk with History. How's the weather here? It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's
76 degrees. 76 degrees.
75.
Hurricanes.
It's beautiful. I went to Disneyland last
Hi, Richard
week,
Smith.
and it was really wonderful. First, when we got there, it was cold and windy, and then you put your
About 6 months ago,
put your sweater on and take it off at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Although my feet are cold right now. How's your weather there? Yeah. Hi, Matthew Pesco. Sri Lanka.
So every once in a while we get a comment about our video tweaking out. It's probably your internet connection, or who knows, it might be our internet connection, because I don't think there's anything stable about doing live broadcasts.
Mini horses.
So just give it or unless maybe if you're watching it.
Yeah, on our screen,
on
nothing's happened. Yeah.
If you're watching on mobile, it's probably because your internet connection, your Wi-Fi is off or something.
Yes, I've had poison oak on my face.
Saskatchewan.
That's not good. Oh my God, sounds like heaven.
Saskatchewan's 40 Celsius. What is 40 Celsius?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what the.
Hey Siri.
Lay on the floor by the side of your bed in an earthquake. What if the bed falls on you?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else?
Okay, let's quiet. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, what is 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
40 degrees Celsius is 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
104?
No, that's wrong.
What? It could be.
Somebody's playing with us.
104 degrees is real thing.
Carrie Stainer video. That one kind of touched you, huh? You know, I'm surprised. When you grow up with news stories like the Carrie Stainer and the Steven Stainer story, because it was local, we heard about it probably more than you did. But we think everybody has heard of it. And then I put a video out on it, and people go, "Oh, I never heard about that before." It's really weird, and it's really weird how something can be a big story, and then 20, 30 years later, nobody's heard of it. So I'm hoping that when you watch my Ellie Nessler video tomorrow, that maybe you don't know anything about it, but it's kind of a compelling story.
Yeah, there's a donkey in our video.
-40.
Oh, -40.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hey Siri, what is -40 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
-40 degrees Celsius is -40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, Melissa.
Wow.
Okay, that's if you have a strong bed, huh? But yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okie Dean, you're in Oklahoma. How do you know about the donkey? Unless you are from here.
Okie Dean?
I thought you were from Oklahoma. You know about the donkey in Orange Blossom Cemetery. Actually, it's not the Orange Blossom Cemetery, but
near it.
What are we doing in the future? Let's see, what have I got going? I got a lot of Jack's cool old gold rush town up there. We spent the night in the National Hotel, which dates back to 1860s. That was kind of a neat experience. I never stayed in an old hotel like that before.
It was a nice hotel. So, I mean, there was a lot of old, like, furniture, and everything was dated, but everything was also updated really well, too. So, you know, fresh paint, and the bed was comfortable. All that good stuff. Wasn't rickety. Jeff and Sarah pulling an all-nighter. You're pulling an all-nighter? We won't be pulling an all-nighter. I can barely make it to 10 o'clock.
What are we talking about? For this video?
Huh? What are you talking about?
What about the all-nighter? Sarah and Jeff pulling an all-nighter. Daniel.
Mommy, I got old. Now I go to bed early.
California is 4:47 p.m. So sun hasn't even gone down.
Mosquitoes like you because you're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Bob. They don't like him because he's sour.
Somebody's trying to, no, because my hide is so rough.
Because your hide is rough?
Yeah.
No, it's because you're sour.
Because of mold.
You're sour. You're fermented.
So it is. I think Bob's just trying to be sweet on you or something. Who are my favorite Hollywood actors? I like Gary Cooper. He's pretty good. Let's see, who else do I like? A present, one of my old guys that's still making movies, Robert Duvall. I like just about any movie that he's in.
Thank you, Royston.
My nephew, who has a YouTube channel, works in the film industry.
Oatman,
that'd be very
bed
cool.
races. You race a bed? You put wheels on a bed?
Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
That's a thing? Had a pet mule. Boy, was he nasty.
You know, we might go back to McCullough and Hill, say that Hotel Laguerre. They say.
Is it?
I think
it's not Ledger?
No. It's
Laguerre?
It's a
Laguerre?
French guy. We went to his grave.
Oh.
Laguerre, it's French. So somebody did a show on that. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this whole ghost thing, I mean, I don't believe in ghosts. I've never seen a ghost, so I don't do the ghost thing.
40 is well known for being the same in Celsius and Fahrenheit. Well, it's not well enough to be known by us.
We're Americans. We're not on the Celsius thing. We're not on the metric system.
I'm semi-oblivious to quite a bit. So.
You're out of California. Hi, Craig. Yes.
Hey, Sarah, Jeff checking in from Marietta. Hi, Craig.
Jeff Chandler? I don't think I've seen any Jeff Chandler movies. But Cooper, I thought he was pretty cool. The ghost tour in San Diego.
Don't do ghosts. It's as bad as reality TV. Yeah, unless something really happened, those shows drive me bonkers because it's this constant. I guess it's just this constant fake drama to try to keep you on the edge of your seat, like something might happen and then nothing ever happens. Or these people who do these shows about like metal detecting different areas of historic interest, and they make it my metal detector went off, and they go and they dig, and they're like, oh, it's a bottle cap, or it happens so much that it's like crying wolf, and I can't.
But they always do the dramatic moments and the dramatic music up to the point of the commercial break. They want you to stick through the commercial. Oh, what happened? What happened? So we watch a lot of Naked and Afraid, and they do that on that show. And so Sarah,
what? They do a lot of what?
We should do a Naked and Afraid, and it would get a lot of views.
Why are you bringing that up? No. No. So one of my favorite shows is Survivor, and Survivor doesn't. I think Survivor is going to start. Is it in March? Or the next season starting soon, and then in the meantime, hey, wait, Marvelous Miss Maisel's supposed to be coming out. I thought in February, but anyway. So in the meantime, we've just to find different survival shows like Alone. I love Alone. Jeff has hit on Naked and Afraid, so we've been watching Naked and Afraid, and he says, oh, we should do a Naked and Afraid History Hunters edition, and it's a big no, never going to happen. But what are you doing?
I'm trying to. Can you answer people while I talk? I can. Somebody wants to know Cap's name again. Is
this is Hamilton.
He has to be close by us.
Go back to
where does Cap?
Bottom.
It is on the bottom. Oh. This is getting interesting.
You don't need to change it. Thanks. What? This is getting interesting. Yeah. Naked and Afraid. No. It's
not going to happen.
No. It's a big no.
But I think about it. I get a lot of views probably.
I don't care how many views it would get. It's not getting no views. Put some clothes on for sure.
So Clothed and Afraid.
With the guy
we could do a Clothed and Afraid.
It has to be somewhere warm too, because there's no way. Because those people, they're out they're out naked in 40-degree weather. No. Mm-mm.
So the guy from Gore probably doesn't want to share his fame because he gets a lot of views, and I'm sure he doesn't want to dilute his.
Yeah, I would like to go there and I would like to visit, but I also think that he covers his own land so well. There's nothing that we could do to just go there and do it any more justice than he's already doing, because he goes down in his mines. He's exploring every inch of that place, and he's actually living there. So, I mean, a visit would be fun, but covering it in terms of a history hunters, that I don't know that. I mean, I would want him to let us go in mines and stuff too, because that would be super cool. But they should put Survivor in Saskatchewan in January.
Trey Schwill?
The last 5 seconds.
Trey Schwill, are you in Memphis? If you are, then I say hi. Went to Memphis in 2019, and I don't know that I found the town to be that friendly. That was just my personal experience. I'm hoping it's not like that, because I thought Tennessee was a very friendly state. But I've heard from people that Memphis is kind of a different kind of town. That's just my personal experience there. Yes, I would agree with you, Gregory Peck. I love To Kill a Mockingbird. I'd love to watch it. I don't think Sarah would watch it because it's black and white.
That's not true.
No?
That's not true.
But it's an oldie.
That's not true.
It's funny because the only TV show that we generally watch is reality TV, and I watch a lot of crime and cop shows, and like what's that? 48 hours.
First 48.
First 48. Love that show.
Yeah, I like TV that's more steeped in reality. Although the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is a what network thing is that on? Or that's Prime Video.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what is it? A 1950s era. I would consider it a comedy about a Jewish woman who marries, and her husband's trying to be a comedian that isn't working out, and in the midst of he cheats and leaves her for his secretary, and then she ends up becoming the comedian.
Probably everybody's
and
seen that.
Follows her. It's a pretty
popular.
Pretty good series.
So Walk with History, you're moving to Memphis, huh? Aren't you guys in Virginia or someplace? That's going to be an interesting move. Kirkorian? Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
How is the
robot delivery working out in Modesto? It's hilarious. I don't know if the rest of the country knows about this, but we have a store that's about a mile from our house, and you can have your groceries delivered
by a toaster.
It looks like a giant toaster. That's what I call them. And they will come and deliver it to your house, and sometimes it takes forever. You get on your app, you can follow it, and you can watch where it's going. And it's funny how it'll stop traffic, or it stops a lot of traffic. So I think that's why it takes forever for it to get to your house. But when it comes, you have a key to unlock it, like some kind of code on your phone to unlock it. And then it opens the door, and you take your groceries out and you put it back in, and then it will say, "Thank you," and then turn around and flip. But one day I saw that the stupid thing had fallen off the curb and it was just stuck. And I said, I'm going to go help it. So I lifted it up. It's kind of heavy. Put it back on the sidewalk, and it goes, "Thank you."
Yeah, and
it's hilarious.
They've run red lights, and they kind of get in the way. And if you're on a sidewalk, it doesn't really, it takes up the whole sidewalk. But yeah, those little robot buggies are popping up all over. Yeah, I really wonder how. I don't know how, like, if you were a disabled person with a wheelchair, like, you're going to basically play chicken with a robot, because there would be like no way around them. They just stick in the middle of the.
So you mentioned Cripple Creek, and now all of us old timers run that Cripple Creek song running through your head. You guys did it to me. Oh boy. So we're losing. Do you guys use a drone when filming? No, we have a helicopter that we.
Yeah, we have this helicopter that we just magically send up. Smart Alec. Bye, Whimsical Day. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
I use it occasionally.
Ozark.
So I was in LA. Oh, that's another show that's coming up. Pacoima, California, Southern California. There was an air crash it was a mid-air collision, and it landed in an elementary school playground, 1957, I believe it was.
Hans All-American.
And killed 3 kids and injured like 75. Well, I tried to get my drone up there, but since it's all in I-5, it knew my location, and it said I couldn't fly in a no-fly zone. So I was very disappointed, because I wanted to fly my drone over that playground where that plane hit, because it's fenced and I couldn't get in there. But anyway, so sometimes you just can't use a drone, or sometimes you're too close to the airports and stuff. So
Cripple Creek, Colorado. Gold miners have an only gold mine ever owned by a woman in the 1800s. Molly Carrion, I believe. Yeah, hockey's a awesome sport to watch. That's a fun one. I like that. Going to the actual arenas to see hockey is fun. Shout out to Margaret Treble for all she does for Valentine's Day.
There you go. She gave it.
Bob Treble.
So, yes, Leah Gay, that was the plane crash that Richie Valens, he didn't see it. He wasn't even there when it happened.
Oh, I didn't get to be a part of the Richie Valens one. So I like.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So, in the movie La Bamba, they indicate that he saw the crash. He wasn't even there on that day. But he did lose some friends or something. But I found out that his house is like 3 blocks away from there. So I'm leaving, and I went, hey, Richie Valens' house. I got in my phone and made the 3 blocks back. And it's a very simple house. I'm going to be showing that in that video, too. But I went to Richie Valens' grave at San Fernando Mission Cemetery.
I didn't get to go.
Oh, I'll take you there next week.
Oh, goody.
What are we doing for Valentine's Day? We are actually working.
Well, yeah.
But
that's Monday.
we go out to eat all the time, so I don't know if going out to eat is going to be, well, everybody's going to take out their.
Yeah. So we don't tend to do the traditional stuff like that, especially on those days, because it's too hectic. And then we're going to leave town on Thursday, so it's going to be.
But John will be here.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're not super celebrators of. We show our love all year.
When we go to when I book these trips to go down south, I always have to have a hot tub because I love hot tubs. And that would be my criteria. I'll call it. Is your hot tub working? Can we?
Are we allowed to get in it?
Okay, we're good then. But if you're not going to let me use your hot tub, then I'll find some other place.
I played a lot of hockey, and there are a lot of good American players, and more on the way.
Jeff doesn't cook?
Yeah, my kids.
Yes, Jeff cooks.
Yeah.
Jeff cooks.
Jeff cooks. It's a requirement.
I make soups. I make Cajun chicken pasta. I make
just basic chicken and rice.
I'm
the one that runs the barbecue, though.
We do a lot of soup. My ex-wife was hit by the wing of that accident. Oh, really? Yeah, that was horrible. This DC-7B crashes into the playground. We're talking engines, the fuselage, the wing. I mean, it just exploded.
What's for dinner? I don't know, Johnny. I'm getting hungry, though, and that's something we're going to have to figure out. Because, we've been on here 3 hours. It's 5 o'clock.
Really?
It's 5 o'clock.
Almost, yeah. Well, we have 170 people
minutes.
here.
It doesn't count until it's like right there.
There's entertain you.
There's 170 people in here.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
When are we coming to Arizona?
I don't know, but at some point we're going to make it into Pahrump, Nevada. There's a story in Vegas about a pilot for the school. Yeah, Las Vegas is not my cup of tea.
I could go there again.
DoorDash some Valentine's dinner.
I'm
good idea. Everybody and their mother's probably going to be DoorDashing some Valentine's dinner. And you know how expensive that is?
See you, Jerry. Thanks for popping in.
Always try to do the ones that are the cheapest anytime I've done it.
Pahrump.
Pahrump. Monkey George, they won't answer. What are we not answering, Daniel? Cool beans. Oh. There is not going to be we talked about this.
You're asking
2222 has passed, and 222 is not going to happen. So it's not going to be a televised event. Televised? It's not going to be a videoed event for history hunters.
Dawn, you think I'm cheap and I don't buy her flowers? Do you appreciate flowers?
I do, but they're not. I'm simple. I'm super simple. I don't need
She
all
doesn't
that.
even like jewelry.
I don't wear earrings. I don't have rings. I don't have necklaces. I don't go shopping. I don't like to shop.
This is a woman who doesn't shop. I mean, that's not ideal, guys. Think about it.
No, so we just travel instead.
Yeah.
Don't eat any deodorant or lipstick.
Okay, we'll try not to. It's gonna be
Ever
hard to
gone
stay away
to
from that.
Yes, I've been to Tijuana. I've been down to oh gosh, what's that beach? Rosarita Beach. Spent a lot of time as a kid on Rosarita Beach because when I lived down there in Southern California as a kid, my mom dated a man who raced motorcycles, so we would go down for the Baja dirt bike races that they would have and stay in Rosarito, and I would comb the beach for sand dollars, and yeah, spent a lot of time there. What did you point out?
Oh, dates for wedding. We're offered here.
No. 2-3-23.
Hello,
No.
Staffordshire, UK. Oh, that's amazing. Does she have a sister?
My sister is married.
Yes. There's just the two of them. Have you ever done the Jamestown Railroad full tour? No, I haven't. But that's something that we probably would be interested in doing.
Well, I want to go to something railroad-like where you could do the pump carts or something, or they have those ones where you can pedal bike on the tracks. I would like to go do that.
So, Cannery Row. I think you meant row, not road.
Have you ever done
Yes, probably do something on that. I don't know the Pioneer Saloon in Nevada is. Maybe you can give us a clue, Craig.
You'll get it when you see the DoorDash commercial. Oh, what? I missed something.
Is that going to be at the Super Bowl?
I was in
Rosarita
in July of 1987. There's a good chance that I was there too.
Actually, Sarah does shop. She's an Amazon shopper. There's always stuff being left. Oh, I don't want to say that.
And that's okay. I'm an Amazon shopper where
No,
I'll buy a shirt
stuff
here
being
and there,
left on
but
the porch.
yeah. But yeah, I would rather online shop than go into a store any old day.
Jeff, I've not heard of Fairbanks, Arizona. I've heard of Alaska.
Thank you, Magina. Lester Keaton, the railroader. Fort Bragg for the hand train thingy. Oh, yeah. Fort Bragg, hand train. Put it on the list. Are you going on the convoy to DC next month? Road trip? No, Steve McCoy.
What convoy? Man, if I were a rich guy, oh man, the stuff I could do. I mean, I wouldn't have to work.
Oh, it's a dream.
What's for supper tonight?
I don't know. What are you making us? Send us a delivery.
Oldest saloon in
Yeah,
Nevada.
what are we having?
Okay, well, I'll probably go out somewhere.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, that's like Mexican.
No.
I got it. Panda.
No.
I like this.
If we're going to Chinese, we're going to Oakdale.
Oh. There'd be like
I would
50 people there waiting for us.
Not materialistic and doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She does buy a ton of books. Perfect woman.
Okay, well, the Buffalo Bill episode, I enjoyed doing it, but it was early on in this YouTube
Hi,
experience.
Tropical Garden Guy.
My camera was off, my sound was off, and there was so much that I did wrong on that video, but probably never.
Oh, I did watch Band of Brothers. That's a good series. Good one.
Feed the horses. Okay, nice chatting with you. Thank you so much for the support. I mean, it's going to help us. We're going to get
Leah. Hug a
new
pony for
microphones.
me.
New microphones will be delivered today, I understand. stand. I don't know if they're on the porch.
Oh, yeah. Can I just come and like love on them and pet them and feed them and make friends? I don't know about the riding it part.
What Chinese restaurant in Oakdale?
No. Okay, I hope that's not taken wrong. Bob Bauer, thanks for dropping in. Oh my gosh, we still have 178 people here.
Oh, Pioneer. I know where that is. I know where
Bragg.
the Pioneer Saloon that you're talking about is. Yeah, it's southwest of Las Vegas. Forget the name of the town, but I've got it written down somewhere. Thank you, Jeff. Always appreciate you watching.
Hunan Village in Oakdale is great. I think I've been there. Eggheads, Fort Bragg, California.
Why do I cover so many Masonic grave sites? I don't even know what cemetery it is. I just know it's old cemetery. I'm going to check it out. Often they're put like together side by side, and I literally don't know the difference between the Masons and the Oddfellows. And like we went to the one in Jackson, there's like the Masonic, there's Oddfellows, there's a city cemetery, there's a Catholic cemetery, and you literally, there's no boundaries, so you don't know when you're walking through what area you're in. It's really confusing. Just thought I'd drop in and say hi. Good job. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, so look, we got people craving Chinese now. Chicken chow mein, Szechuan beef. Oh, delicious. Some spice.
See you, John. I appreciate you dropping in. I know we've been on here
Wonton soup.
3 hours. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how we get on here and it doesn't seem like 3 hours, but it's crazy how long.
Oh, look, Leah has a little mini horse that I can have on my lap. Yeah.
See? Just waiting
That's
for an
the way
invite.
to go.
Good Springs. That's it. Good Springs.
Walmart has ruined shop. No, can't go to Walmart. Won't go to Walmart. Can't do it. Plus, no, there's crazy weird crimes happen in the parking lot in the Walmarts around here, and I just don't want to be a part of it. Sarah wants pizza tonight?
No,
she's not tonight. We might do a take and bake tomorrow, so we don't have to do much for game day stuff.
So maybe somebody can help me out, because I've been to some cemeteries and there's giant globes or round balls on top of, they're massive and they're usually marble, they're usually polished, but they're sitting on top of the graves. I've never figured out what the significance of those are.
You can ride Clydesdales in Cambria. I don't really want to ride it. I just want to pet it.
Cambria.
And feed it.
Love it. Cambria. That's where Nitwit Ridge is.
Potato soup. Yum. Thanks for stopping by, Craig. It's dinner time for us, too, so we're probably going to be getting off here pretty soon because my stomach's growling.
Santa Maria.
There's
a couple of stores down
sweet
there.
Sweet and sour chicken with pork fried rice and egg rolls.
Thank you, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Mark, for the support. I appreciate it. It's really overwhelming when
Number
you get
29 D8. Walmart in Santa Maria has the nice. Okay, the Walmarts here are not nice, so I don't go. What else we got going on?
Old Western.
Tamales.
Monkey George, why does that not
soup.
surprise me that you would want me to do
delicious,
Old Western brothels in California? It's just, I don't know about you.
Old Western brothels.
Yeah.
Okay, so just talking about that, I think we've had this conversation because, like back in the day where bathing was a little, like not happening daily, that's got to be, I don't understand.
So you had to have a bath, the bath water that 5 other cowboys took their bath in just before you. You got to know that they didn't have like a tap to turn on.
Well, I know that, and that's the whole thing because imagine being.
Good night, Bob.
The person that has to do the deed, and it's some cowboy that's been traveling for 3 days, and no thank you. No thank you.
Good night, Vienna.
Not.
2:15.
I was going to go for pizza, now debating for Chinese. Yeah, we got Corrine wanting. What is that? The likes. Smash the likes, guys.
Wait, what?
Right here.
What are we
Show.
Okay.
Smash the likes, guys.
Omelet for dinner.
Green pea soup. Yeah, I like the pea soup Andersons, and I gave him a hard time for going there without me. Left me behind. He told me he was going to Stockton that day. And then he came home. But I brought you canned pea soup. Not the same. There's still some in the pantry.
You can buy cans. It tastes the same.
It's
Greg.
not the same. It's the same, but it's not the same.
You don't get the bread.
Tapatio. I had eggs with tapatio this morning for breakfast. Good night from Vienna.
I like barbecue.
Bye, Michelle.
Billy, I do like barbecue. She does.
Holy moly. Wait, what? I don't like barbecue. You lit us up too much.
Chinese doesn't fill you up. Chinese fills you up, and then like
15 minutes later, yeah.
Half hour later, you're like, I'm hungry again.
Good night, Greg.
Ron, you're from Sonora, but now in Tennessee. See, it's like all these Californians are fleeing to other states like Tennessee and Idaho, and I understand what that's doing. It's just driving up the price of the homes. I have a son who lives in Austin, Texas, which is one of the hottest real estate markets in the country right now. He said he can't even buy a house now because Californians with their boatloads of money are coming back there and driving up the prices of everything. But I know there's not a lot of housing that's being built here in our part of California. And I asked somebody yesterday what's going on. They said just the price of building materials is preventing a lot of this stuff. And then COVID, and people not wanting to work.
David says, you got you a bowl, though.
Yes, I got her.
I got me a bowl.
I got her a bowl. E.G.I. Isaacs, greetings.
The vid on Black
Thank
Lark
you for
was the first.
Videos helped me get from working.
Good night, Melissa.
That is really nice.
Hi, Pamela.
I think what touches
steak and lobster. Yeah.
I think what touches me the most is people have told us that our videos have helped them get through the pandemic. And like I said earlier, the pandemic didn't really stop us from going anywhere. I didn't buy into this whole thing about how scary this thing was. And I still, I started looking at the numbers like, why are we shutting down the economy for this? Obviously, if you've got some health issues, then stay home. But locking down healthy people never seemed like a really good idea to me. But anyway, I appreciate how you guys.
Alan Spears, enjoy your pizza, Alan.
Everything. Good
night from West Midlands in England. Good night, Greg. Thanks for visiting. Glad you guys are smart. All right, you can stay.
No, I think.
But I think we need to wrap it up because my butt's sore and.
Yeah, I ran this
and
morning.
I'm hungry.
I can't even move hardly. Anyway.
Well, thank you all for coming and spending your time with us, and thank you all for your support and continue to support. Stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, all.
Good night, Gracie. Anyway.
Good night, Gracie.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. I don't know how often we'll do this again, but you never know. I mean, we've got this.
Yeah, we've enjoyed our time here.
Got the thing going here. And anyway, thank you so much.
Till next time.
We're going to say good night.
Bye.